Hey, how's it going, guys? Hope you guys are all doing well. It is more Xenoblade Chronicles 3 today, as we haven't streamed this in probably about a week now, I want to say, so hey, it's time for more of this. So on the last stream, I left off around the Land of Challenge. As you can see, the time has advanced a little bit since then, because I actually did do some Land of Challenge stuff. I'll go over what I did here in a moment. But, yeah, hope you guys are all well. So, let's go over what I did exactly. For one thing, talk to the Archsage here. You can see on Time Attack, I just got into a Time Attack off screen. I did actually do these right here. So, I actually now have Lance and Senna swimwear. As I can show them off. Let's see, they're shown off right about here. Yes, I have Lance's swimwear, which is kind of like a men's like swim team kind of outfit. It looks like, and Senna's swimwear. It's kind of the same thing of like what looks like a woman's like swim team like outfit. It's actually kind of interesting. Like, honestly, I'm not too surprised. I have the whole like Olympian thing kind of like outfits going on. It's pretty fitting for them, all things considered. Also, I did actually do more than just like the Senna and Lance challenge. So I got some more red gems. I was looking at like some of the options here, right? Because there's like these hero vamp races for higher level enemies, attacking from the side, from the front. Like there's actually some good stuff here. I was actually kind of looking at like what I might want, and like there was definitely some good options here. I'm not gonna lie. I might hold off though, despite how good like some of these are. Like especially like the strike bangle, which would be great for like a defense character, for instance. Yeah, so this is pretty good for like challenge stuff, like for like the really hard monsters that are like way above your level. Like there's good stuff here, but like I'll hold off for right now. I didn't do any like blue stuff. Like I didn't do like the Archsage's gauntlet at all. So no more of these, but there's some good stuff here, like the Sergeant's headband, which is defensive by 12 points, which is kind of nuts. I do have one of those already though. Optical headband for critical rate up by 35% is pretty good. And then landing a hit deals damage to enemy's physical defense with 30% lower, as well as ether defense 30% lower. It's kind of like that one skill that teaches class, the ultimate Qigong skill. It's kind of like just having that skill, but as like an accessory. This is kind of tempting as well, not gonna lie. The affection necklace boosts amount of HP healed from using healing arts by 17%. That's pretty good, honestly. I believe a lot of these items though we can actually find later in the game. So it's not that big of a deal if we do or don't get them right now. Definitely something to keep in mind though, for sure. But one that I may pass up just for the meantime. As I'm like, you know, honestly, I can wait, you know. I do feel like I can wait. Aside from that though, story-wise, we are still in Chapter 5 at the start of it. Our next story objective actually is to complete the Castle Beckons, which will actually take us into the watery area of the Erythian Sea that's coming up. However, we have a lot to do. And I mean like a lot to do. For one thing, I still have stuff to do in the city. Like a lot of stuff to do in the city. So we're probably going to start off with like doing a lot of stuff in the city, like as much as we can. I actually have like a little list I made for myself of like kind of some objectives that I can fill out for Xenoblade for the next at least like 4 or 5 streams. Maybe ideally I can finish them all in like 3 streams, but like, yeah, there's a lot to do. There's a lot we can do right now. Hell, I think like we can do stuff, well actually part of this thing that's actually here, is actually, stuff within this like, within the next area of the Erythian Sea. So there's still quite a bit to do, mind you. I do want to explore around it, because actually there is some stuff I can grab from the city. Like different conversations. There's actually a specific conversation I'm going to be looking out for. So I'll see if I can find it. Timna, our ancestors fought arm in arm once, now all we seem to do is bicker pointlessly among each other. In particular, the heads of House Doyle and House Cassini don't get on well with the likes of Monica and I. That said, we're all on the same side when it comes to helping Ouroboros. Oh, I think I saw there for a moment. This guy over here. It's been so hard for Gray's wife, having to wait for him to return. I feel for her. Gray's always leaving her behind to go on missions, risking life and limb for the city. So here's some Gray backstory, actually. Yeah, Gray's autonomy. So Gray is actually a man of the city, which is actually very interesting. We'll definitely get more into Gray, like, as we're looking around the city and, like, meeting new people, as well as completing all the side quests we have here. Because, like, yeah, dude, like, Chapter 5 is nuts. Like, there's a reason why people say Chapter 5 is the longest chapter of the game. It is purely because of how much you have to do here. Talk to May over here, it seems. Hello. We're looking for the person who dropped the sheet music. Sorry, never seen it in my life. Oh, well, thanks anyway. Nova says as he's, like, jittering and shaking a bunch up there. Like, it's okay, Noah. Like, I get it. You're excited for, like, some sheet music. Like, you're a musician by heart. I understand it. Like, when you're a musician, like, the prospect of, like, new music excites you. Like, I get it. I was there once. No, I was never say I was a full-on musician, mind you, but I did actually dabble in, like, music. Like, I think I've mentioned this before, but I did actually used to play, like, clarinet at one point, but, I dropped that, like, around high school. I was okay at it. I wouldn't say I was, like, the best, but I could still play it. Also, hi, Gray. Hey, you're Gray, aren't you? Don't bother me right now. I'm on a mission.
We got new folks on the map.
As you can see here, here's Gray. Affiliation City, age 60. So yeah, you can just straight up find Gray in the city. Like, this is where he's located. Really, just anybody who looks, like, old. It's like, ah, I see, you are a city man. City man, a woman. Can't name Neon here, but I have come to the center.
Oh my, oh my. Whatever is the meaning of this? That's most peculiar. There had never been any issue with me hitching a ride on an armory before. Now you're telling me that I, moi, yours truly, may not accompany you.
Elder's orders, Mom. Please don't make things difficult, Miss Masher.
Miss Masher.
You know well enough. I don't have the authority to permit your departure without at least a platoon. For protection.
Yes, I do understand, of course. Sensible, really. Given poor Uncle Gurney's horrid plight, heightening security on all outbound transports, are we, Moni, dearest? I've needs too. Forget platoons. I've a mind to enlist every lost number there is. Would that suit you better? That said, perchance, if you were to reconsider, I would be more than capable of fending for myself.
I love her eyes. They're very gemstone-like.
What I'm alluding to.
I'm in no position to decide, Mom. In any case, I'm afraid you'll have to take it up with the Elder.
Oh, I commend your obedience. Thank you. That'll be all. What a wet blanket. And here I was, so raring to go. I feel as a babe cast by the wayside. To business. Let's see. How might I foil Moni dearest's little arrangement?
Very interesting. Lapidaris Extraordinary Quest updated. Let's talk to her.
Excuse me?
Hello? Aren't you... Have you perhaps business outside of the city? And if so, might it trouble you to take me with you?
We could.
That came out of nowhere. Who even are you?
You don't know? This is Lady...
Ah! Where are my manners? Please forgive my impertinence. It's simply that I'm in something of a hurry. Masha. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Masha.
Hi, Masha. We're...
Oh, I know full well who you are. You're a known quantity here, my dears. You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone in the city who doesn't know of you.
You said you wanted to accompany us. Why?
Say, why is that? Yeah.
Gosh, aren't you a cautious one? It's nothing of grave importance, I assure you.
Oh, is that so?
I just happen to have some personal matters to attend to in the Fornix region. The Aegis Wilderness, to be precise.
Aegis Wilderness? I mean, we were there recently.
It may surprise you, but I happen to have a modicum of skill in battle, above that of the average layperson. It wouldn't be the first time I've left the city. In fact, I'm rather accustomed to working on my own. But it seems I've been met with some skepticism. Dear me.
Pull the other one.
you can fight. Her attire certainly doesn't conform to Lost Numbers dress code regulations.
It's about as
Or she's got, like, the
far
fur
from
coat
military
thing.
fatigues as you can get without falling off the edge of the world.
Yes, I get that a lot. But I'm afraid my fashion sense is non-negotiable. Only when one pursues beauty with every breath is it that one may validate proof of one's existence.
I mean, there's like a proof of non-existence. Like, usually need like one of those three to be a KH2 rando.
Sure. Eager's Wilderness, huh? We might not be going there for some time. Is that okay?
No trouble at all. I'm sure you have your own duties to fulfill. I hope you'll allow me to humbly assist you as a concerned and dedicated representative of the city. Well, as you can see, I could not have found more exceptional bodyguards.
Bodyguards?
You'll have no qualms now, I hope. Give Moni dearest my regards, won't you?
Money.
Very well.
All right, people, what say we get a move on? Time waits for no cognoscenti.
Cognoscenti.
Yeah, okay. Keep your hair on.
If I didn't hear how that was pronounced, I would not have been able to pronounce that correctly.
Well, guess you're with us for a while then, Masha. Don't worry. You'll be in good company.
I mean, I'll admit, there's definitely words I don't know, and that's fine. I think it's okay to not know things. I'm usually good about trying to, like, actually know them. Masha has temporarily joined the party.
We got new folks on the map.
So, Lapidaires Extraordinaire that we're working on here. This is actually a DLC case. Well, not case, a DLC mission. As Masha here was a DLC hero added in. I did accept this back during, like, Chapter 2 on accident. In hindsight, really should not have accepted it until at least I got to the city part here. That was a bit of a mistake on my end. One I could not have taken back, unfortunately, but that's okay. So now that we actually are here in the city, we actually can do Masha's, like, mission. And I fully plan on doing so. Masha, let's go over her class real quick. Lapidaires is a healer class. Arts Blessed Edge heals nearby allies when Arts hits to max 100% healing power. Solid Silver, which is a time recharge, a frontward AoE attack. Sorry, it's a slow recharge debuff. Majestic Zone, Field Range. The buff is Arts Heal. Basically, when you cast an Arts in the field, you get healed. Pride of Place is their AoE. It is a Blaze and Regenerate field. It's a Talon Art. She also has Platinum Shards, a 70% chance to remove all buffs from target upon landing a hit, and Golden Hearts, which is a buff for the user, which gives you fast recharge. Skills. Star Treatment. On critical hit, heal nearby allies to max of 70% healing power. Beaming Edge, boost all allies' critical hit rate by 16% and critical hit damage by 40% points. Fascinator, boost damage dealt when in range of a field effect by 60%. And Ring a la Mode increases the maximum number of fields that can be set from 3 to 4. Yeah, so Masha's pretty good. She's a pretty good DLC class. to no surprise, the DLC classes tend to be pretty good in this game, and Masha is no exception. Before I do more of her class, I want to see if I can find the sheet music. Excuse me, try to find the person who dropped the sheet music. That's Granddad's. I can't believe he's been dropping things in the middle of the street again. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep getting away with this. You can help me find him. Knowing Granddad, he's probably standing on a bridge somewhere, worrying himself sick. He's really hard to talk to. Well, you at least have a hint now. Is this the one I've been looking for? If it's a novel you're after, there's nothing better than the Founder's Tale series. No question there. The author's an absolute genius. Pride of the city, I tell ya. A novel book. Boomer. Hello, Boomer. What was that old thing people would say? Okay, Boomer. Excuse me. There you are. Neon. Granddad, you dropped your sheet music again. You can't just say you write good music and throw everything away. Wait, you wrote this piece. We wanted to know how the rest of it went, so we came looking for you. If it's such a lovely melody, I'd love to be able to play it all the way through. There he goes. To who knows where. Pretty stoic there, too. Did he hear me? I think he wants you to go with him. Okay, guess we'll go.
We got new folks on the map.
Oh no. I have to follow him.
Some relationships changed.
The classic, follow the extremely slow walking NPC. This is probably like a big, I think, gaming sin people would say they have. To just like have to follow an extremely slow NPC. If I recall right, this guy doesn't walk for too long, but I still need to like kind of follow him as he kind of trails behind a bit. I forget what game it was I played once where they had you follow an NPC and they actually learned like you had like a button to like kind of match their speed. I want to say it might have been Red Dead Redemption the more I think about it, which that does remind me actually. I was thinking about this recently about like because I was playing like Fortnite with like Stars Crew recently, and like I was thinking about just like all the shooters I've played in the past, and I realized I played a lot on the 360, but the more I think about it, it's like, no, the 360 had a lot of shooters on it. It's because like, what did I play on that thing? I played like Halo 3 and Reach, Red Dead Redemption, Gears of War, some of the Call of Duties. I think I already mentioned Red Dead Redemption. Never actually played funny enough, never played a GTA. I was always more interested in Rockstar's like other series, like Red Dead Redemption, LA Noire. Bully I'm kind of interested in, so I might want to give Bully a shot at some point, because that's also Rockstar. But we'll see. Also, hi CD Chow, hope you're doing good, dude. Summoning the monkey there. Here is your monkey. How much farther must we walk, Boomer? Oh no! SPD emergency! No. Bluster is sick! No! I can't believe it, Bluster's sick. Ah, fuck, feel better, little buddy. You goddamn fucking character, you. Thank you for summoning them. Thank you for summoning the monkey there, CD Chow, appreciate it. So, like, I guess I just mentioned, like, SPD emergency, like, it's, like, Power Rangers SPD there. I've been watching, I think the full title is Bakuage Sentai Boom Boonger? Yeah. So I've been watching Boom Boonger with, like, myself, Limit, Star, Nick. Well, I've been going through it for the past, like, few months now. Like, I think we're basically caught up right now with it. And it's been a fun show. Like, I've been enjoying it. Like, kind of my first, like, Sentai series, I guess. Well, it's, I guess it's like, technically tokusatsu. It's like more so the actual like wider genre with like what Super Sentai, Kamen Rider. I think there's some like some other stuff that falls under that umbrella, but that's like the main thing I could think of with that. Manana, dig it, getting groovy. I think Granddad enjoyed himself. We had fun playing together too. Very different from your off-scene tunes in it. There's a lot more jaunty. It's true, the simple act of listening makes you feel connected to everyone around you. How bizarre. And I would like to listen again. Though, I guess, like, to go back to your comments, show, like, when it came to, like, Yakuza, I think some Yakuzas are pretty good about that, about, like, following behind someone. Some, I want to say they're mostly pretty good about that. I don't recall if there's any that are, like, pretty bad when it comes to, like, falling behind a character. Like, I actually, for, like, because, like, I'm thinking about that, right? Like, I did actually finish Yakuza 5 recently. I beat it, like, the other week. And I really enjoyed it, honestly. Like, story, I think, is, like, maybe, unfortunately, one of the weaker Yakuza stories. Like, across the series from the ones I've played. I might say, though, like, it's not my least favorite entry, though. That might still be 3. I still like 3. I like 3 has a really good story. It's the gameplay that really holds that game back a lot for me, unfortunately. Why are you just standing on the bench like that? Did you all come from the Asia region? Yeah, that's right. Did you happen to bump into my husband? He said he was heading off towards Millick Meadows. Did we?
We got new folks on the map.
Your husband towards Millick Meadows, eh? A man we met in Millick Meadows, eh? I wonder who that could be. But what is it? Like, I did tell myself, like, when I was done with that Yakuza game, I was gonna go back to Spirit of Justice, like an Ace Attorney game, and I have actually been, like, following through with that, because right now I'm on case 3 of Spirit of Justice, and I'm gonna keep playing more of that. I'll probably play some more like later tonight, like when I'm done with stream. It seems to be locked. And like, that's been fun to go through. I'm hoping to like maybe like, because I know like Yakuza 6 is on the shorter side. I might consider like going through that like when I'm done with Spirit of Justice. That way I can get started with like, because like my understanding with 6, it's one of the shortest entries in the series. It's probably about as short as like Yakuza 1, which did come out on the Switch, Kiwami 1 specifically. And it's interesting because Kiwami 1 on the Switch actually has like the licensed songs that were not in like the Steam version or PS4 version. At least without hacking them in or modding them in, depending on like your game, obviously. I'm out of food, I just noticed. That's fine though. Hello, Boomer. Different tune to the one that was on the sheet music. Did you make it up yourself? Sounds great. This old dude hardly ever says anything, huh? I should probably try and do a matches quest. I'm just kind of over here trying to find like, I'm trying to find a specific conversation, and I know it's like the specific conversation I have to look for. It's a matter of just like actually finding it. Maybe I actually have it already. I just don't realize it. Yeah, just city things. Just living in the city. You know you have to survive. Man, okay, I'm hoping at least like, I hope, like, what is it? I have not actually ever beaten Sonic R, but Sonic R has a really good soundtrack. Like, straight up. Like, I forget what conversation I had once where I was talking about like my favorite like Sonic soundtracks. But I think I said once with that, I think I actually put like Sonic R's soundtrack in like, hang on a second, what did I have said Sonic R? I'm trying to think like what I was like saying for like my like top Sonic soundtracks. Because I remember I said something that was actually kind of a surprise to somebody. I'm trying to remember what that game was. So it's actually Sonic R. I might have actually, it might have been Sonic R the more I think about it, like looking at the different games I have. Yeah, I might have said that like Sonic R is like a top 5 like Sonic soundtrack for me. Which, I mean, can you blame me? Like the style of that soundtrack is so good. Like I love that like sounds. It's so like unapologetically 90s and I love it for that. It's like you got Destiny's Child to like record like a bunch of Sonic songs. It's great. I don't miss you guys here. I joined the Lost Numbers in the hopes of becoming as fine a man as Guernica. In the hopes of becoming as strong and as kind as him, and yet, even as of this day, it still remains an aspiration. Guernica Van Damme. I think that's actually the one I wanted, so we'll worry about that a little bit later. Let's go actually do more of Masha's quest here. Yeah, I'll check my notes while I'm like walking towards like Masha's like quest stuff. So what is it as well? Sorry I didn't stream like Faces of Evil yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, like I was just not in the mood for it. Like I had like been like that day. I remember I woke up kind of late. Like I just kind of slept like shit because of that. And then not to mention as well, I also had been working on like our sink because our sink kind of messed up. It was having like a pipe issue where it was like leaking water. It's like, okay, I need to fix this. So I was helping out with like fixing that, working on that basically most of the day. And then, wait, hang on a second. Oh, I just have to just go there. Okay, that makes sense. What was it? Yeah, so I was just doing that and like fixing all that stuff up. And then when that was done, I was just like, yeah, I kind of just want to chill for the rest of the night. So then I just ended up playing like Blood on the Clock Tower at like Mayo stream, and like that was fun. I mean, I was gonna play stream, like I was gonna play there anyways, like just like later in the night. But I'm like, oh, I'll just join earlier. It's fine. And you know, I still had a fun time. There's something up here, it seems. Ah, light source. Right, I remember now. This is, I think, the correct one because it's like the most out of the way. Hey, you think this is the box? Has an X on it and everything. At the foot of 15 lights. So, at the bottom of where there are 15 lights. We solved it. Looks like it. Let's go back to Rebelli Plaza then. Items obtained. Cross-stamped box. You're double checking my notes real quick. Trying to find this. I want to say... Okay. Alrighty. Just have to double check. Sure enough, I got what I need. Let's go... I believe I was told Fornus region? Yes, because it's right there. Yeah, so, like, we have a lot of things we can do right now, I'll say. Like, DLC and, like, Ascension quests, as we already did one with, like, I guess we actually haven't really done with Lands and... Or, sorry, not Lands. We haven't gotten Lands as yet. Lands is available after a little bit of story progress. Right now, though, we just have unis. Last I recall, it is just unis that we have currently. But Lands is soon, actually.
Well, lady, we're here. The Aegis Wilderness. Like you asked.
The Aegis.
Lady, I do have a name, you know.
So, Masha, what's the plan now?
You are aware of the Annihilation events, yes?
Correct.
Of course we are. Do you think we've had our heads stuck in the mud or something?
Well, I happen to be looking for a patch of land that was the site of such an event.
Is that so?
The Aegis Wilderness, being prone to frequent events, makes it a prime location for my purposes.
Okay.
Except that runs the risk of us walking straight into another one ourselves.
Yeah, we better not stick around here too long.
Hold on.
Tyon used to be in Agnes's survey branch. I think he's researching the area.
Leave it to Tyon to be the smartest one in this team.
Wonderful. Music to my ears.
There's one old site. The survey branch maps have it labeled as Piento Basin.
Piento Basin.
It's something of a trek, but it might be sensible to head there instead of us wandering around aimlessly for hours.
My, what a strikingly valuable piece of information. I couldn't have asked for more.
We'll go with you. You don't want to be dealing with all the monsters roaming around here alone.
A most gracious offer. I suppose I'll take you up on that.
So, what's so important about this place, anyhow?
A picture is worth 1,000 words, my dear. If luck should favor us, you're sure to find out soon enough.
It is now the rain all of a sudden. Okay.
You must have nerves of steel.
You flatter me to no end, Lance.
Ah, the Aegis Wilderness. It's fun, honestly, like, realizing... I think replaying Xenoblade 3 here, I think I'm definitely appreciating, like, the field themes more. They're definitely still kind of a little bit too mellow, for my liking, I'll admit, but they're still not bad by any means. But I don't know, because I think you can have, like, a mellow-sounding song, while also, like, having, like, a bit of a catchy vibe to it. Like, I think, when I think about, like, mellow, but also, like, kind of catchy or memorable, I'll think back to, like, the Super Metroid soundtrack, where a lot of those songs I would argue can be on the mellow side, but can definitely still be mellow but memorable. But maybe you could also argue that it's because of the era it came out in, where that mattered, like, a lot more. Not that it doesn't still matter, of course, but just, like, it could just be based on that, for all I know. But that could also just be opinionated as well. Because, like, let's be real here, the opinions I have are definitely, like... I'm gonna call myself in the minority of opinions, because, like, that just makes me sound, like, too pretentious. And I don't like the idea of that, you know? I think it's more so just the idea of just, like, people will just have, like, different, like, thoughts about, like, different stuff. Also, we haven't been here in a while. I have the Tactician Squad Purloin and Acne and Levinus for me. Flaran. Go to the Nini Valley. You find yourself in Kali Iota's domain. All this advice, how nice. We really haven't been here in a bit because there's all these people I can talk with, like, now. Laszlo. Silverant cuisine, I'd say. Well, Napon's onto something. Most polishy, nasty ingredients are transferred into incredible dishes. Wasn't for remaining in the kitchen, we'd be passing the days eating nothing but bland rations. Trash.
The relationships changed.
Some of the troops say that people like me serving the catering corps are cowards, and we couldn't hack it at the front. I would say to them, how much fighting are you going to get done on an empty stomach? I've got a point, right? Every single person here at the colony is a fighter on their own battlefield. I'm starting to sound like Maxie now. Sigh. What's up? Something on your mind? Sorry? You seem a bit preoccupied. Let's give her some space.
We got new folks on the map.
Someone to talk with. Oh, hello. I didn't get this before. It's backbreaking work, taking out all these monsters in the sand, isn't it? There are no pushovers either. Wolves, Aspars, the place is crawling with them. Hi, Uni, you're very close. Monsters around Colony 4.
Interesting.
So you got Ringo, Masha. The monsters are now even reaching Baron Knoll, apparently. And one of our guys got attacked recently too, right? We've got to do something fast. Burning monsters. Hope you're doing good though, Lindea. Yeah, we're doing Masha's like hero quest right now. Since I stumbled across it, trying to find like some other quests there. And yeah, I actually did have for today marked down because I had like I actually do have like the next few streams kind of written down and like my notes of like what I roughly wish to do in them and kind of go from there. Like for instance, for today I have like Masha written down. I have another character for like just a brand new character. I have I got a brand new character here. Got this. Okay, yeah. So I have a couple things written down for today, like for like what I would like to do. Just a matter of actually like getting it done, which I mean shouldn't be too bad, all things considered. Remember Castlevania Bloodlines cake? Ooh, nice, nice. Bloodlines was the Genesis one, right? Yeah, that sounds right. Let's say I assume you've just been playing through it recently. I know it was actually funny. Like I was gonna do like a Castlevania for like this October, as well as like a bunch of other like spoopy games, I guess you could say. But kind of didn't really get around to that, honestly. Let me get down there.
Oh my, what a thorn in our sides.
Like I don't know. I it's really I think just because I was so busy with like trying to catch up with like other games, like how I was so behind on like Xenoblade 3. Where I'm likely not going to finish it until, like, next year at this rate. We'll see. Maybe I finish it, like, right before MagFest. Maybe I finish it right after. We'll see. Ah, shoot, level 43 monsters. By the devs who would leave Konami Informed Treasure. Which is wild, actually. That's actually really cool. Fallen protection. A very weird arena we're fighting in, not gonna lie. Oh, Blue so much. I've heard it's a really good game. I've also heard that like I assume you've beaten it by this point, right? Like just to make sure. Because there's like something I've heard about like an end game thing about that game that I've seen is like really rude. Nice, good fight. Yeah, I've heard there's like definitely like some rude stuff when it comes to the later parts of Bloodlines. You have been in okay, because I know there's like a boss fight with like a card mechanic that I've seen that looks like super rude.
My, oh my! To think that I would find one so soon. Let it never be said that the fruits of one's labors are not rewarded.
What have you got there?
Again, I must extend to you my deepest thanks.
Yeah, of course.
I would never have laid my hands upon this were it not for your sterling efforts.
It's a rock?
Just a boss rush with death? Okay, that's actually not so bad then.
Looks like a rock to me.
Those are unusual inclusions. I've never seen anything like it. It's as if a number of different types of stone have all been interlaced.
On the ball once more. Your assessment is absolutely correct. This stone was formed after several types of subterraneous minerals were exposed to tremendous energy, merging into one.
You hit a card, you fight an old boss, or have to dodge a blast from death, which can't get you if you keep moving. Okay. I would assume also, like, the bosses are a lot weaker because it's a boss rush.
Tremendous energy.
The annihilation effect.
It finally clicked, I see.
I also with Bloodlines, like, you have, like, the two characters to play as. Like, I think it's, like, John Morris and... because John Morris is the one with the whip. I forget the guy with... I think it's Eric Lacard is the one with the lance, I believe.
You might even call this stone a
So there's, like, replayability there, too, with, like, the two characters.
A curious byproduct of annihilation.
Reminds me, like, when I beat, like, Rondo Blood, where I think, like, I started with, like, Richter, and then I just, like, switched to, like, Maria, like, halfway through. I managed to beat it with no continues this morning, but I'm annoyed that I almost messed that up with Dracula and He's Easy. So I guess it's like one of the easier Draculas then, because like I think one of the most rude Draculas / hardest Draculas, probably the one from Dracula X, like the SNES version of Rondo. Just because there's instant death pits during that Dracula fight. Yo, I like Dracula X probably more than other people, but like, why is there instant death pits in a Dracula fight? That is terrible.
As it is created through sheer chance,
that is just bad
it is
design. I'm sorry.
vanishingly improbable that one might reproduce it through human means.
So it's a pretty precious stone then, is what you're saying?
Pretty precious stone.
Do you see now why it is that I was so adamant to depart the city?
Does seem
I like with
pretty
like I was mentioning before, like
What are you gonna do
October.
with
Like
it?
I had like at least 4 different games I thought about for like October this year. Honestly, one of them actually was just like a one-off of like Castlevania 4. I actually do have my October game in mind though for next week. I don't believe I have the schedule exported yet, but I'll go over that like next week or tomorrow.
Not a
But
terrible
yeah, I'll go over
idea,
that tomorrow.
really. But no.
But I have
already
a plan for
different
October.
purpose for it in mind.
Which I mean, I could say it, but I think I'd rather just say it. I know it's like there's like more people around for it. I mean, like at the same time, it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm doing a KH1 and like I'm playing KH1 for Halloween, for October 31st. I'm gonna go save Halloween. It's kind of like how in the past I did like a KH2 save Christmas stream. Now I'm just doing a KH1 save Halloween stream because I'm like I want more excuses to play KH1 on stream
Indeed.
and or just Kingdom Hearts in
Allow me to
general on stream
reiterate
because I'm a
before I
fucking like
recapitulate.
maniac
A
who
picture
enjoys the
is
series.
worth 1,000 words. Chosen friends, might I ask you to return with me once more to the city?
Can.
Indeed, what outcome might this ill-omened stone, born of calamity, bring about?
Born of
In
calamity.
due time, I will show you.
Items obtained. Enigmata.
No point lingering here. Let's continue this somewhere altogether more comfortable, in the city.
In the city. Let us go to the city. I think she specifically, yeah, she wants to go here at the city camp. I don't remember what game it was that like, cause like you mentioned like how it's like treasure and all that. Like, cause I'm trying to think of the treasure games that I have played. I guess the main two that come to mind are like Gunstar Heroes and Wario World, as those are both treasure games. I've only played Wario World like once, but honestly, I should really give Wario World another like playthrough because I really enjoyed it the first time. I thought it was super fun. It was funny too because like as much of like a Wario guy that I am, it was my first time ever really playing a Wario game. I started playing all the Wario lands. I've been kind of just waiting for them to like waiting for them all to like just like hit Switch Online. I just don't know when that's happening to be honest, considering Wario Land 3 is the only one there. Like they don't have 1 or 2 or 4 yet, which feels weird, but also took them years to add Mario Land 1. But
Heavens
yeah.
above, I've completely forgotten.
What is it?
I'm so sorry. I failed to mention what is arguably the most vital facet of my identity.
Come again?
My
I know it's
identity.
rather late, but allow me to formally introduce myself. Masher, lapidarist extraordinaire, at your humble service.
Lapidarist extraordinaire.
Lappy what now?
A lapidarist extraordinaire, my dear. An artisan of the crafts, if you will, in drab layman's terms. I specialize in gem processing and precious metalwork, mainly. But I also dabble in many other types of ornamentation.
So it's fun. She's like a gem processing lady, and that's why her eye is like why her eyes are straight up designed to look like gemstones. It was the thing about her design I did not actually catch until like seeing this again here. I'm like, oh, her eyes are gemstones, like how she's a gemstone lady.
Huh. Sounds like you keep busy.
It's like you're born with like
Could I
a
trouble you for
birthmark that
quick
has like
reaction?
it's like it looks like a lightning bolt. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna specialize in like like electrical magic.
You're the fabled lapidarist extraordinaire, or how inspirational would fit well in this conversational beat.
I mean, it could if we knew who you were.
If anything, I'm surprised you had time to learn to fight like you do. On top of all your other hobbies, I'd say.
Bum bum bum. Bum bum
Oh,
bum.
I hadn't
Bum,
considered
bum,
that
bum.
possibility. Thank you for your honest opinion.
These crafts you're talking about, you can make something from that stone.
I can and I shall. Let's see. Judging by the quality of this stone, it might make for a fanciful ring.
A ring?
Normally, it's my policy not to show my methods to the general public. But I'll make an exception this time.
I
just
love
for you.
exceptions.
Now watch as the city's lauded lapidarist extraordinaire flaunts her artisanal prowess.
Crafting accessories. At rest spots, Mash can craft accessories using Enigmata, which can be traded for in the Land of Challenge and the Page's shops. Crafted accessories are different from regular accessories in the following ways. The special effect is decided at random. Accessory type affects each other probability. Let's see. In addition to the special effect, 4 potential basic stat boosts will also be assigned. Accessory type effects each boost per probability. 3. The basic stats that can be boosted are max HP, attack, healing power, dexterity, agility, critical rate, and block rate. Stacked boost will confer reduced bonuses. Only 1 crafted accessory can be equipped per character. So try crafting accessory. It's been a bit actually, because like the game used to give us like tutorials like all the time. That kind of stopped after a while, thankfully. That kind of stopped around like chapter 3. I think was like kind of like the last time we really got that. Thankfully. But we have another one. But of course, this makes sense because of how this method works. It's a very different method. You can now use Enigmata in the craft accessories menu to craft special accessories. You'll find it here. The type of accessory will affect what special effect it will be more likely to confer. In this case, select the ring. My precious ring. Costs 10,000, so we actually have a use for our money now. More likely to have abilities tailored towards attackers. Pro Ring Cinnabar 1. Boosts damage dealt to aquatic life by 95%. Enhancing the accessory. Crafted accessories have an item grade, IG, and can each be enhanced to item grade 5. Materials like Enigmata are also required for enhancement. Raising the item grade will be beneficial, in that it will both strengthen the accessory's special effect and enable stat boosts. Next, switch over to an accessory enhancement. For our Pro Ring Cinnabar there, go ahead and enhance the accessory you just created. Bit of a bummer is an aquatic life one, but I forget if that's actually like the default or not for this.
Safely now.
You have space to craft up to a total of 300 accessories. These cannot be sold, but you can dismantle ones that you have no use for. By dismantling an accessory, you'll get back some of the materials used to create and enhance it. Dismantled accessories are gone forever, so choose carefully. Deck your party out in accessories tailored to their needs, strengthening the ones with useful special effects, and dismantling those that won't be of much help. So yeah, there's a lot to
Glad
this.
be of service.
Like, there is a lot to this. This system is very deep. So deep that I remember, like, by the time this came out in the original,
Beautifully done.
by the
If
time
I
this came
do
out when I
say
first
so
played this,
myself.
I was like barely even playing the game anymore. I think I just did like the initial quest here. I think that was all I really bothered doing with it, I'll admit.
Durable and easy to refine. I made the right call picking that stone for an accessory. Mio,
Mio.
I'd like to impart this ring to you.
Huh? Are you sure?
Nevermore. Take it and keep it to commemorate our meeting.
Wait, didn't you go searching for that stone because you wanted the ring?
But it's not just
They
the
do
one
say
ring.
that
It's a ring for us all.
curiosity and danger are two trunks of the same tree.
I was definitely watching Lord of the Rings clips again last night because, man, that is such a good movie, or like series of movies rather, series of films even.
What you ought to know about me is that I live as I please. That's really all there is to it.
I'm surprised. That's not the kind of mentality I'd have expected from one of the city folk.
Yes, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But having different thoughts and beliefs, that's what makes us human. Just as the people of House Vandam march on Mobius, waving the banner of war, so do you have House Doyle, who stay back, putting the city's preservation above all else.
Okay.
But that's not to say everyone who chooses pacifism thinks the way a Doyle might. Myself, for instance.
But aren't we supposed to all be working together to defeat Mobius?
Yes, I acknowledge that truth as well. It's a thorny question, to be sure. But be that as it may, I simply cannot in good conscience abandon my principles. Even straying from the soldier's path, how could I deride anyone who seeks meaning in life, who strives for an enlightened future? The city today is a melting pot, one great messy confluence of thoughts. But I'm of the belief that one day they will all meld together to create sweet, perfect harmony.
Hell yeah.
Much like the stone that we discovered. Incidentally, and I'm sorry to change the subject, I think I've taken quite a liking to you all.
Oh, really?
And on that note, I have a suggestion. What would you say to entering into an exclusive...
So it's
contract
NYC.
with moi?
Welcome to New York City.
Huh?
Da, da, da,
Contract for
da,
what?
da.
It would grant you the right to receive my premium services as a lapidarist extraordinaire, expressly and expeditiously. Clearer now? And that applies to you, especially.
Me?
You have the makings of a model, Mio. Such qualities are rare to come by. You are a diamond in the rough, my dear. I can see it now. You'll be a future trendsetter.
Thanks, I guess.
She's so confused.
Oh, but I wouldn't dream of forcing you. That would go against my principles. All right, my dears. Might I have an answer?
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
What's everyone else think?
I don't see why not. Sounds like a good offer to me.
You're gonna make gear for us, yeah? Can't say no to that.
No objections from me.
Nor me. And you evidently know how to handle yourself.
Yeah, I want a ring just like Mimi's.
Splendid. Then it's a done deal. Oh, one more thing. I'll have to ask you to procure the necessary materials for my work. And of course, I'll have to ask you to reimburse me for the labor as well.
Oh, I have to reimburse? Dang.
What? Oh, come on!
You're gonna charge us? Some generosity that is.
On the contrary.
Look, Lance,
I'd
it's
be
okay. We have, like,
wary of
more money than
anyone
we
who
know
offers
what to
their
do with.
services for free. And besides, I pride myself on my skills as a lapidarist extraordinaire. Rest assured that any articles you request will be delivered to the highest possible standard. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Pay your craftsman friends, exactly. Quest complete. Lapidurist extraordinaire. Sensing an opportunity for collaboration, Masha and the party entered into an exclusive contract. Be sure to take advantage of her accessory crafting services sometime. Lapidurist Masha.
Fruitful partnership.
Class Inheritor Mio. We actually never really saw Masha fight at all with us, funny enough. Masha's class, Lapidurist Role Healer, a combat healer who heals nearby allies on critical hits. Can also set fields that heals users' HP on art use. Masha. Let's see, so there she is right down there. Lapidurist. I was a strategist, but honestly I'm okay switching to Lapidurist, as I'm still a healer with Mia with that.
Leave the healing to me.
So let's do that. Arts, let's see here. So we have Blessed Edge, Rigid Slicer, Prismatic Ring, and Pride of Place. So kind of the stuff we had before with Masha. There's a slow recharge there with that one. Golden Heart, Fast Recharge. And Vivid Carve. 50% chance to remove all buffs from target upon landing a hit. Take about 35 seconds. God, her arts take a while to like... her arts definitely take a bit to like get back up. But I guess that's kind of what like Golden Heart is for that fast recharge. Ether, 30 seconds. Honestly, I think I'm okay actually getting rid of like Rigid Slicer for like Golden Hearts. Just for like her stuff to come back faster. I think I would like to try that, to be honest. Yeah, because like, yeah, making the enemy like have a slower like recharge for their arts is nice and all, but like that's not gonna be that useful, I feel like. This is kind of tempting though, not gonna lie. Just remove all the buffs from a target. Like that's actually kind of like nice of the concept, but I'll just go with Golden Heart. Also, Red asking for the monkey. Here is your monkey. Let's see, so here's my allies. I'll probably put that with a break arts. Fast recharge. Let's put that with... How about... do Overfall. Also, thanks for summoning the monkey. They appreciate that. Wow, she has not a lot of Kavesi arts, huh? Or rather, yeah, she doesn't really have a lot of like Master Acneon arts, I just realized. I gotta work on that in the future. Thanks for the hydrate, Linda. I appreciate that. Wow, I actually really need to work on our like Master Agnian arts at some point. Damn. I guess I can keep No Love Lost with that. I can keep. I don't want to do Spirit Point Thrust. Maybe another Ether art would be nice, but I don't actually know if I have any. I eat No Love Lost. Dark Banner, which is it's okay. At least it's Ether based, which is nice. The Fear Point Thrust would be a bind. I'd rather bind than sleep. Or would I? There's Overfall at worst. I'll give Overfall a shot here. Let's see, skills. Let's see, yes, so number of fields, damage dealt, allies crit rate, Ether Arts damage up, buffs up, and when non-defenders are targeted. Let's see, critical rate. You are based on you are a critical based character, funny enough. You're a crit healer. Auto attack interval, strike twice for auto attack, healing up. I think I actually would like... Let's go... Just gonna try all those for right now. I can probably work on that better later on. There's that Pro Ring Cinnabar 2 there. Let's see here. So for Noah, for Lapidaris for him, it's a D rank for Noah. Noah has not the greatest Lapidaris learning. Uni is a B rank, so she'll get it in like due time. Tyon, A rank, will be the first one to learn it. Lance, a C rank, and Senna, a B rank. Honestly, Senna's outfit looks really good actually with the Lapidaris stuff. Dang. Is seeing something here? Probably Masha herself. Yeah, Jewel writes Masha, a frontline healer who restores HP with critical hits and guides the flow of battle with unique field effects. So many heroes we've gotten so far, it's crazy. Let's see, probably about the Lapidaris stuff is what I'm imagining right now. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, just all the accessory crafting stuff there. We also have effects of them, like HP, attack, healing power, dexterity, agility, block rate, critical rates. I missed something as well. Ah, matches class, that's why. Weird that it's all the way at the bottom there. Why is that actually so far down? Weird.
No one can fight on empty batteries. Gotta note this all down.
Nice. Okay. Really quick, actually, gonna take a quick bathroom break, guys. So I'm gonna like run off to the bathroom, play an ad while I'm gone to give her some pre-rolls. When I come back, more of this, and probably we're gonna do some discussions for sure because we have a lot to discuss, honestly. As you can see, there's one immediately that would probably be a good idea to do. A certain little yellow one in the middle there. So yeah, we'll discuss Guernica Van Dam and do more here in a moment. So yeah, gonna run off to the bathroom. I'll be back in like a few minutes. You guys do what you need to do, and we'll do more here momentarily. So BRB. Okay, looks like advertisements are done. That's I just got back. Let's get back into this, shall we? So, as I mentioned before, we got some discussions to do, so let's discuss. I have like 2 whole pages of things to discuss here, so let's go over these monsters first.
We were gonna talk about that thing.
Say, you know those Aspa things? They really make my skin crawl. Oh no, heard you retching last time we fought them. When I saw them in Aegis Wilderness, I was like, well, there goes breakfast. And what's that stuff they warm up? Because to me it looked just like... Stop, not a word more, I beg you. I'm already 105% creeped out.
Okay, turning it around then. What's the monster you like? Well, duh, Pepitos, clearly. The fluffy fur just gives me life. I'll hear no objections on this. What about you, Santa Love? Ferrises. Beg pardon? Ferrises are just cool, okay? And they have those massive triceps. I kinda wish I was one, honestly. I see. Well, I suppose there's no account of a taste in it.
Santa's like, I wish to be a wolf. I have to have Valdi for this one. Interesting.
Hey, listen to this, will ya?
Hey everyone, I've got something I've been meaning to ask you all. Is it about the Levnesses? If so, you should probably address it to Riku, not us. Lance, you're correct. And Tyon, ordinarily you would also be correct, but I want to know what everyone's favorite Levnesses are. You mean, like, do I prefer an Aquetes or a Velitus? Exactly. For me, I guess it's a Thorax. Makes it easy to get around. I like Belenas myself. They just look fun. What about you, Tyon? Gyarus, I suppose. It's on the cutting edge of technology. Noah, Mio, favorite Levnis? I don't think I've ever looked at Levnesses through that particular lens. Me neither. What's your fave then, Valdi? Me? Well, obviously it'd have to be... Ah, we know yours already. No need to say it. What? I'm gonna say it. Let me say it. Poor Valdi. Gets cuts off before he gets to say his favorite thing. About Armus.
Hey, listen to this, will ya?
Lots of Armus around Colony 30, isn't there? Must be nicer than lots of food around, and Amamita ain't nothing to scoff at. You keep saying Amu's this and Amu's that, but actually the proper term would be Amuadai. The ones with horns are Arduns, or the ones without are Amus proper. And speaking of meat quality, Amus have more subcutaneous fat, making theirs the more flavorful. On the other hand, Ardun horns are rich in nutritious compounds, so people grind them and mix them with water to drink. Any other questions? Oh wow, I don't know half of that. Tyon, you're awesome. Nobody asked any questions to begin with. What are you, some kind of Amuologist? We have all these quests here. Collectopedia Abuse.
Hey, we gotta talk.
What do you make of these strange comments? I've never seen any with gobbled text like that before. I misread as Grey's Anatomy. I think that's kind of the joke they were going for, calling it Grey's Autonomy. It's weird that someone issued the exact same request multiple times. They think our irises are broken. Don't scare me like that. The very possibility makes me shudder. Maybe it's a bug in the card itself? That sounds like something to ask Sequoia. If it really is a bug, she'll be in the most foul mood until the matter's resolved. Ugh, do we have to? It seems to be our best option. Right, let's see what she has to say. See a butterfly instead of a bird? Yeah, I made it so that like it wasn't just constantly part of the layout. I'm like, you know what? I need to update this, honestly. So I will acknowledge I do still have a Twitter. But I have it swapped between that and like my Blue Sky for like my my socials. And yeah, that's why I'm still putting it there. Twitter's not fully dead yet, but oh man, is it definitely still definitely slowly dying, I'll tell you that. Anyways.
Been meaning to talk to you guys.
Gray, you come from the city, don't you? Yeah. No need to be so standoffish, mate. You're allowed to talk, you know. Don't usually bother with trivial stuff. So, you have a wife, don't you? Don't you want to go and see her? Fine either way. Come on, that's no good. She want to see you. You can always drop in while you're giving your report for the lost numbers. Oh yeah, you kept all that about the lost numbers quiet, didn't you? I told you, I don't talk about unimportant stuff. Cannot believe this bloke. Let's have it out. Let's have it out then. Proposal. Let's go and see this wife of yours. I'm taking your silence as a yes. Good luck, team. Let's go. Lovebirds. I think Lovebirds actually be really important for Gray's Ascension quest, so we'll worry about that a little bit later.
Been meaning to talk to you guys.
A novel book. A novel? They're all the rage in the city. Some kind of book or something, I don't know. Book? Can't be that good then. I get the feeling they're pretty different from the textbooks we used to have to read. Oh? Different how? I don't know the details. Are you curious though, Mio? Just a little. Shall we read one of these novels and see what it's like?
Yes, let's see if we can find one to buy in the city.
Writer's block. Ain't that a mood sometimes? Except I'm not really a writer. I thought about it once, but I'm like, nah, I don't think I have like the eloquency to like truly create like a book. I'm more of the, I feel like I'd be better for like a comic than like a full-on novel. And even then, there's a lot that goes into like making like a webcomic. For one thing, maybe actually knowing how to write, or at least write a good story. So, just as we finish off solving the resources problem, a pack of monsters shows up. Time for you to hit a writing jam with limits. That's so uneven, dude. I'm like fucking like Porky Pig going up against like you know, a fully powered Monstar. you think I can handle that?
It's that they deal with it, but we should help, right?
And how long are we supposed to hold their hands? Have you forgotten what we're actually meant to be doing?
What? No, of course not.
Colony 4 problems are for Colony 4 to solve. Ethel said as much. And we're outsiders. The more we meddle, the more they'll be on guard against us.
Do you think that what we've been just... Yeah.
Do you think that what we've been doing is just meddling? Meddling, not meddling. Who cares as long as we're helping?
The actions you believe to be correct don't always lead to good outcomes. I think I remember Ethel saying that.
Yes, but think about it.
Doesn't it mean that if you don't take the action in the first place, you can't know if it's good or bad?
Oh.
Mio, you're...
He's right, is what she is. Sitting here wringing off her hands won't do anything.
The Colony 4 gang are going to be at the Barren Knoll, right? That ain't far. You can at least, you know, look in on them. Make sure they're handling themselves.
I agree with Uni. Tyon?
No objections.
It's a logical conclusion following what I originally said. Good. We'll do everything we... well, we'll do something anyway. Charity and hypocrisy. And, of course, one more. Hi, Gabby. Hope you're doing good, dude. We just got done with Mash's quest, actually. Now we're working on to this next one here. Guernica Van Dam. Discuss.
Hey, we gotta talk.
We've been through a lot since we settled on getting to the city, huh? But we all made it through in one piece. That's something to be thankful for.
Yeah. We're seeing a world that we've never known before, experiencing it for the first time. I just wish I could have let Guernica know that too.
If it wasn't for him, we'd have been cut down right where we stood.
Yep, I mean we just ended up blindly killing each other in battle like every other schmuck. I'm glad it didn't come to that.
Yeah, think about it. What the old man gave us was immense.
But in the end, we won't know a flippin' thing about the guy, will we? Kinda sucks. I mean, it's pretty late in the day, but I really want to know more about him. I wonder what his motive was for giving us his power. No, in fact, I think we have a duty to find out. Because like him, we stand together with the people of the city. Seems all the city folk thought he was a pretty awesome guy, huh? Especially Monica. He was a really special person for her, right?
Indeed. Monica was referring to him as Dad, even. It's a city custom. That's what they call the person who raises them.
Perhaps we could ask Monica about Guernica, find out what he really thought. After all, we're carrying his dreams now, finding to make them real.
Hero Quest, Van Dam's Heir. I need to do that one. Oh, that is not required, but god damn it, am I going to do it? Because the brief time we had Monica, we did see she had a smash art. I would like a smash art for my team, so I'm doing that. I forget what quest it was. I know there was a hero quest someone said that actually they do for the speedrun. I'm trying to remember which one it was though. Was it like Teaches maybe? There was a quest. I'm stuck. There we go. There was like a quest that like people like are supposed to do for the speedrun.
Leave it to me.
I guess I'll switch to Mia for the Lapidera stuff, but yeah. Also, hi Frosty. Hope you're doing good, dude. Oh, Stick, we smashing? Hell yeah, we smashing. With consent, of course. Specifically the monster's consents. As we will like be like, hey man, you've been broken and toppled and launched, and now for the smash. As they do copious amounts of damage. Doing good? Nice, glad to hear that. I think I'm doing alright myself. I got Travis to talk to, and only Travis, obviously. Ah, I see you showed up.
Getting more of that bounty?
Yeah, you've really done quite a few of those flame clocks now, huh? The fighting's only just going to get more and more fierce from now on. I hope you'll be helping us with that. Crystal earrings. Thanks, man. Monica. Just give it a moment to load up. Just give it a moment.
Monica, can we talk?
What's up? Sounds ominous.
We were hoping we could ask you about someone. Guernica, in fact.
About Dad?
Everyone in the city speaks so highly of him. But we still don't know a whole lot about him. I think we owe him that much.
We could, like, learn about the guy. Like, you know,
All right.
why not, right? Backstory's fun.
Where'd you want to start?
You were brought up by him, right? So, we thought you'd probably understand him better than anyone else.
Ha! I wish that were the case.
Oh?
The Guernica Van Dam that I knew was a man that I always looked up to. He was always busy keeping the city together or fighting out on the front line. Always distant. After I chose a military life, he didn't even talk to me like a parent anymore.
Hmm.
You mean... you weren't on very good terms?
I got to know the man, I think. But not the father.
Ah, that's a shame. I forgot to mention the reason I play Bloodlines a lot is because back in early mid 2010, I tried to get back into making Let's Plays within and Sonic CD, so that's why I have such affinity with that game. Oh shit, nice dude, that's awesome.
I just thought...
I don't think I ever actually got to like the trying to make like LPs thing myself, thankfully, because God, those would have been unlisted like years ago if I ever had.
Hey, boss. You're making the kids feel guilty.
Sorry. I don't blame you guys for any of this. Dad, Guernica, died in the line of duty, trying to accomplish his aim. But that's not all.
Not all.
He died fighting for what he believed in, and he saw it through. Of that much, I'm sure.
For what he believed in.
Well, about that, there still might be a bit of unfinished business there.
Unfinished business, like the song from Xenoblade 1? No way, I love that song.
He sure was adamant about getting stuff home to people.
Yeah, for certain.
Sorry, what do you mean exactly?
Personal effects from the deceased. Things that family and friends can remember them by. We don't leave any other mark behind that says, we were here, you see? If there are people waiting for you, then you just want to leave something behind, whatever it may be.
Hmm.
I was in the rear guard. I know just how dangerous that battlefield was. Maybe it's better not to dwell on that.
But there are personal items that have been left behind though, right?
Huh?
Maybe you'd let us do something to help out with that. It must be really painful for the people who never got the chance for closure.
Yeah, right. I'm starting to get a handle on how they see things in the city. Sort of.
Sort of.
But if there's something we can do about it, I want to try to help.
I appreciate the sentiment, guys. But why go to all this trouble?
Well, we'll get some closure from doing this too. We were losing friends every day.
And before we became Ouroboros, some of us used to be Overseers.
Yeah.
Guernica went to all that trouble for others. And when it happened, he was thinking of everyone waiting for him in the city. So I'd like to help his voice find its way.
Much appreciated. Speaking personally, good on you.
Travis, could you pull up the tactical register?
Roger that. Give me a moment. There's the data. We've got a list of deceased soldiers and the likely locations where they fell.
Okay.
Could you check out the waypoints around Alfeto Valley?
That's some impressive precision.
Kind of you to notice. See, that's the thing about us lost numbers. We just don't know when to quit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, guys, it's up to you now. When you're done, could you meet me at the Remembrance Stones?
Got it. You have my word.
We can do this. I want to know, and at the same time don't want to know how the iris system works. Do they put some sort of chip into their eye or something? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know with it.
That's how they're doing.
Like, everyone in this world just has, like, some means of, like, being able to see, like, stuff through their eyes. It must be something to do with, like... what is it? It must be, like, something to do with, like, maybe just, like, the way they're born or what? I don't know, because, like, the implication seems to be that, like, they just have this, like, thing in their eye. Like, how it's, like, there, I don't know, because, like, it feels like it's there, at least for, like the test tube babies, like Noah and, like, all of them, like, are playable characters. Like, it makes sense for them, like, why it's there, because you could say that, like, they're born with it. But then what about, like, the normal people of the city? That's something that you kind of have to wonder. It's like, how did that work? Like, how did they get that? Was that just something that they just were implanted with? Were they also born with it? Like, is it a weird quirk of this world that they're just born with that stuff? Ugh. Soldiers in the way. Easy guys, don't suppose you mind me grabbing some stuff real quick? Thank you. Alright, fine. Almost got it. So Matchless class is kind of cool. It's kind of like a twin ring thing, kind of like Neo's class normally. So it makes sense like why it's kind of like given to her again. Dun, dun, dun. Boom. Punch your lights out. Nice, nice. Good damage being done here. Designs, by the way, thank you. Blaze and regen on one feels such an odd... It really is a really weird combo, yeah. Like, I'm sure like that's the combo to go for with like the Lapidaris class.
Let's turn up the pressure.
Stop shielding, please. I need to pick up the item. They fought so close to where we used to live. I'll get this back to where it belongs. I wonder if the speedrun thing I was thinking about, I wonder if it was like Xeon's class, because the like toppling. I don't know, there was something people said was like optional thing that people go, like the speedrun goes out of its way for. I'd have to double check what that is exactly. I really could use more fields, by the way. Nice, good break. Lamp with a burst starts, but that's not happening.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Damn.
Get you, Leo. You're dealing with me. This'll keep you going.
I'm the one you want.
This'll keep you going.
Just keep it going.
You're showing me up.
I'm the one you want.
Ah, you gonna say what's attacking me? Big guy up there is attacking me. Very mean. Got really big damage on me just then. Ugh. Falcon swoop. I don't know what's doing it, but I swear one of our characters right now must have some kind of like quick kill thing to them. Because like I swear they do like a ton of damage, or like at least going for like just not a ton of damage, just like having like some kind of like, what is it? Like there's some kind of like instant kill thing going on somewhere in this team. I swear, enemies are dying like times they should not be. Weird. Is it an accessory I have maybe? Doesn't seem to be that. I guess we're just doing just a ton of damage at different points. That it's just registering. It's just like, hey, you're just doing a ton of damage right now. Really as simple as that, even though it doesn't feel that way. These landed so far away. We'll get your things back to the city, to the people waiting for you. To the Remembrance Stones. I think I did see somebody actually we could have talked to at the Remembrance Stones earlier. I just like didn't do it. And you may ask, why didn't I do it? Because I had to follow an old man who walked very slowly. I was worried if I stepped away from him for too long, it would have been like, hey, you have, yeah, start over. Which would have been unfortunate. And of course, the old man's name was literally Boomer, so I'm like, oh, okay. Look, he was a man passionate about music. We could definitely, like, we could definitely tell that, right?
We've brought their belongings.
Thanks. Means a lot. Can you lay them out here?
Now you mention it, didn't Monica put an eye patch here?
Yeah, that was Guernica's.
What does it mean exactly? Placing people's belongings here?
How can I explain it? You guys have off-seeing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is our version of that.
Off-seeing for city folk.
You got here first.
Now we did.
Boss, we were waiting for you.
Brother, you.
Zua. You made it back.
Hiwa. You always kept such good care of this. Now look at it. I just wish that we could have talked more. But you're home now.
Thanks to you, these people got a chance to say farewell to their loved ones. And I got to fulfill Dad's dying wish. Thank you.
Of course. What is up with the load times today, dude? Damn. They're embers. Or rather, the motes.
Sparkles fly.
You're finally home.
Hiwa.
These people, they weren't just sacrifices. They've entrusted us all with the future. As the Founders did. Looking back is not an option.
Unity of Harmonica there.
So that was an off-seeing.
That it was.
The sound of that music. It's really something else. I don't think anyone here will forget this day, as long as they live.
The Fallen never got to win their battles, but maybe now they can get some rest.
Yeah, finally. Speaking of, you ought to get some rest too. You're gonna be pretty busy from now on.
You said it, boss. Wait, just how busy are we talking here?
From now on, I'll be traveling with Noah's crew.
Yeah.
But then who's gonna handle things in the city?
You'll be here, won't you, Travis?
Like father, like daughter, eh?
Dad spent his life on the front line, and I want to carry on that tradition. I understood that when I heard the Overseers play. It has to be me. I have to carry on his legacy, fulfill his hopes. I'll fight for you now. Call on me anytime you need my help.
Of course.
Thank you. That's truly heartening.
I hope we'll get to know each other outside of battle too. There's so much I'd like to ask you. About yourself, the city.
No worries.
A word of warning, guys. The boss's stories are long.
If you've got time to rip on the boss, I might just assign you some more duties, Travis.
Oh.
Well, at least I won't have to worry about the city while I'm gone. Just holler if you need me.
We'll take you up on that.
Sure, it's a good thing all of our allies have the power of fast travel, right? I ship both Noah and me and I will die on that hill. Nice. Hope you're doing good, Jorker. Quest complete. Van Dam's heir, the bereaved, witnessed the off-seeing ceremony and thanked the party for everything they've done. Monica will lend you her help from now on. Lost Vanguard, Monica. Class Inheritor. This is the interesting one I find, to be honest with this one, because this Class Inheritor, I'm not sure if I agree with. Uni. Uni is the Class Inheritor of Lost Vanguard. I find that a little strange. So I always felt like that Noah was probably the most like closely connected to like Monica's story there, to be honest. But I get the logic of doing this with with Uni. Yes, it makes more sense later. Just right now, it's a little questionable. Monica's class. Lost Vanguard, Role Defender, the game's final defender. Protects allies by deploying fields. Specializes in countering enemy attacks and can deal damage while guarding.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, so straight up, that is actually the final defender of the game that we get. There's no more defenders after this, which is kind of wild to think about. Oh yeah, there she is. Lost Vanguard with Noah. It's a B rank with Noah. B rank with Mio. S rank with Uni, which I'll need to replace when my attacker, or when my defense with an attacker. Neponic champ, let's see, A rank with Tyon. C rank with Lands, and of course, D rank with Senna. Honestly, Lost Vanguard I think looks good on everybody, like straight up. I don't think there's anybody who does not look good in Lost Vanguard. Like it just I think complements like every character drafted well. Like I don't think there's any bad Lost Vanguard outfits. I know Noah's Lost Vanguard was definitely a popular one because people were like, oh man, look at his titties, or like look at his butt. Just people were just very excited about Noah and the Lost Vanguard outfit. I do want the Lost Vanguard to start getting learned by Uni though, so I'm probably gonna replace, let's see. You're almost done with Guardian Commander, so I feel like I'm better off with Tyon going to something else. Tyon, you still have to learn Fulminal Jaguar, Stalker, Sword Fighter. I could get Shadow Eye. I could get Positioning Pro would actually be kind of nice to have for the future. Get Quick Draw down the line. This will just give me Evasion Expertise and Night Hunts, which are okay. I'll prioritize Jaguar for Tyon. I heard someone pronounce this series as Xenoblade. So that's interesting with that, Max. Hope you're doing good, by the way. That, so that's more of a... I think that the idea of people pronouncing it as Xenoblade rather than Xenoblade, it's due to, like, I think, I want to say people pronounce it like that. Oh, wait. No, not, oh god, not Glitter Stream there. Absolutely not. From behind. There we go. People might pronounce it like that because, what is it? Attack from the side. And, high critical rate. Evades enemy attacks while art is active. Sure. People will pronounce it like Xenoblade because apparently it's a way to kind of, like, be more, like... I believe the idea is it's more like a traditional, like, faithful to the original source way to pronounce the game. Which, like, honestly, that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna, like, fault someone for, like, pronouncing it that way. Like, that's whatever to me. Just like, yeah, that's how you wish to pronounce it, that's fine. So, like, to my understanding, it is, like, a means of, like, just another way to pronounce it. And it just depends on, like, how you wish to pronounce it. I get the reason that somebody's gonna do a double take. I mean, that's fair. Attack, auto-attack interval shortening, and how about... Battery canceling, reduces aggro generation using arts, probably want that. Accessories, attack up, and keep recharge. I actually want... Memory locket, yeah. We are so close, by the way, to like level 50, which is the third accessory slots. So, yeah, that's gonna be nice. And then... right, because we have now with me, Uni here. So we have Shockwave, knockback, and exploring arts to be knocked back. Pretty nice, actually. Mighty Beat, smash arts, aggro generating using the arts. Shield wall, performing guard arts, periodically recover 3% of HP. It's a, let's see, yeah, Ether Anchor. Electro Field, it's a field effect, some armor veil. And Taunt Pulse, deal continuous damage to enemies in a fixed radius and draw more aggro. I remember that shield wall's okay. Also, keep it up, but yeah. Also, yo, hope you're doing good, General. Let's see. So I could do Crash Out with that. That's probably fine. Aggro up. Evasion. Attacking for the front. With your Defender, that's actually going to make sense. Double Taunt with Shield Wall. Taunting with a shield, actually really good. I'll keep that up. But Soaring Tempest, though, from launching? Shit. Ooh, what do I do here, actually? That's a good question. I'm still in the city? Yeah, I'm still in the city right now, currently. I just got Monica. Thanks for the hydrate, appreciate that. I might actually... this is a tricky one, because like she's got a lot of like stuff here. I might give her that launch art there for sure. How's that knockback so nice? And after topple, there's no point in having it be Shockwave. So I could just do Shield Wall. That's the problem. It's like, shit, what do I do here? The problem is that it goes like right to... I think it goes right to left, so I cannot do Smash and then launching at the same time. That wouldn't work. So... if it was like... because it actually does go right to left for activation priority, so it would be basically Mighty Beats and then Quick Draw together. Like how Shockwave would be like Shockwave and Crash Out together. Rather like Shockwave and then Crash Out. So it's like... it's tricky, dude. I want that launch art. I don't know what to do. I might just say fuck it. Just give her Noble Time for that launch art. How many topples do I have on this team? 1 topple... 2 topple... 3? Okay, that's good enough. Let's see, Uni. Physical defense up by 50%. Damage taken by 25%. HP is at 30% or lower. And when you evade an attack, you're not really much of an evader, honestly, but like... I guess I could consider that, but honestly, yeah, you're not really an evader class. Take that fighting prowess instead. You're physical damage, so it's fine. Max HP up. It's not as good as you think it is, game. How about... I want aggro. That block rate up. Count up because they have spike. Probably Brimming Spirits. I really need to get that thing upgraded. Did I forget about the Uni? Probably accessories, right? HP up. Brute Memory is actually pretty good to have. I guess I'm okay with that, yeah. Okay, I'm cool with that. I mean, I don't want to know about other people who are streaming right now, to be honest with you. So I'll just leave it at that. It's like, I'm here to stream, I'm here to have a good time. I'll leave it at that. At least I can actually go to my quest menu, not have to worry about like accidentally like going to like spoiler stuff because of like Lapidaris being there for like the longest time. Because I accepted it a little bit too early. Oopsie. Did you ever say you're going to do the roguelike DLC or am I bugging? No, I've just been, if I'm doing like the roguelike or like the challenge battle stuff, I've just been doing that on my own time. Just to kind of like help out with like stuff like the main playthrough. Not really been worrying about that for like the for like this playthrough here. It's just kind of one of those like do it on my own time for like the sake of getting my stuff like leveled up, but otherwise not really worrying about it too much. We're only about an hour 40 in. Okay, interesting. Regardless, we still have more to do here, so let's keep going. Never did play that. Had to sell my copy again because money was tight. Ooh, that's entirely fair, dude. Yeah. Hopefully you're in a better situation nowadays, because like, God, I've been there when I had to like sell off some old stuff just because like I needed the money for it. So like I've definitely been there, dude. Trust me, and like it sucks when you have to do so. My bruises have bruises and my aches have aches. Is it me or has the training been particularly vicious lately? With the Ouroboros around, I guess they're expecting Mobius to get more rowdy too. Curious about training. Hang on a second. Is this the one I think it is? Checking my notes real quick. Checking my notes real quick. Wow, okay. Oh, my notes are incorrect, actually. You don't have to do that. Interesting, okay. Huh.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Regardless, let's keep going, though, because that's actually very interesting. That, I don't have to do what I thought the game wanted me to do.
Come on.
Like, that thing I just accepted there, I thought I was not supposed to get that until, like, completing this quest that I have on the bottom right now. No, it turns out you just have to have it accepted. There's the controls right there, by the way. ZR accelerate, B reverse, ZR plus up on the D-pad autopilot. A hold to get out, A exit for combat, and ZL down move to the cabin, which is basically like a rest spot. Yeah, so welcome to I think like one of my favorite areas in this game. This area is gorgeous. The Erythia Sea in the Cadencia region. Yeah, dude, legit. The Erythia Sea is gorgeous. It's just a giant, like, ocean. And this area is massive. Like, there is a lot to do here. Like, you'd be very shocked how much you can actually do in this area. Like, even with the map here, just to show, like, that's all we've explored so far, right? We got different things here, like, you know, there's an Ether Spear, Castle Beckons right there, related event there, related event there, related event there. Quite a bit here, actually. I'm just going to explore for the moment, though. Actually, you can see right over there, I think that's actually a Piranha's Hulk right there. I might worry about that a little bit later, because I think enemies are a little... I think the enemies there might be, like, in, like, the... I think they're in the 50s right now, so I might want to, like, hold off on that. If there's something specific I'm going for right now. Explore my ship here. God, I remember when they first, like, showed the game, like, trailer. Like, when they showed the trailer for this game, and they showed, like, you could, like, ride a ship. People were like, oh my god, you get a ship in this game? That's so cool. And I was like, yeah, you do, actually. You straight up actually get, like, a boat so you can ride it, and it's awesome. I think... Yep, here we are. We're in the exact right spot I want to be in. So I'm going to go to this beach right here. I'm not surprised. I just beeline straight for this. Conch Rock Beach. I mean, it was in my notes. Like, I wanted to just beeline straight for this.
Wait up. I heard something. What is it, Mimi?
A banana sea person on ground!
As a person, I know.
Stay with me. We'll patch you right up.
Her! Yeah, those who know this game, there's a reason why I just went straight here.
I have to help everyone.
Fiona.
Stop moving. You don't understand. I promised them. Said if
sorry.
I'm the only one that survives, then it's all been for nothing. I have to go.
Oi, don't be a clod.
Huh? I'm not.
Oh, what? You're really serious then? How are you gonna save anyone when you can barely stand yourself? You got a death wish or something?
Let's break it down. As I see it, you have two options here.
Let's break it down.
You can go in and try to save them by yourself.
Or you can let us pitch in. Which one of those strikes you as the better idea, eh?
You want to help me?
Of course.
I don't know. That depends. But I wouldn't be in such a hurry to throw my life away. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
It's just a quick patch-up, but it should help you think straight. Sorry about Lance and his threatening display of idiocy.
What's threatening?
You missed the point.
I did not miss the... Oh.
Oh, Lance.
Look, you can relax. We're all friends here. Would you mind telling us what's going on? Yeah, okay. There was a Kavesi raid.
Uh-huh.
There was no time. I had to cause a diversion, so I leapt in without a second thought. After that, it's all a blur. That was pretty reckless of you.
Remind Riku of someone Riku know?
Oh?
Whatever the case may be, we had best hurry. Judging by the situation, your allies were likely forced apart and are now fighting alone.
It really sounds like it would help to have some numbers on your side, no?
Some lost numbers, even?
For now, let's take the best course of action we can. We can hash out the details later. The best course? My name is Fiona. I am the commander of Colony Mu.
Commander of Colony Mu.
I know this might be a lot to ask, seeing as we've just met. But please, lend me your strength. I need to save my people.
Fiona has temporarily joined the party. Hero Quest, Transparent Dreams.
We've made some new friends.
I'm gonna go over something with Fiona real quick. Her class, Signifer, Proud Banner Fiona. Arts, Resonant Flag. Grants own buffs to all allies. Max Effort, applies 1 random buff to self. Unbreakable Heart, Regenerate. Cry of Faith, applies 2 random buffs to all allies. Fiona is broken. Fiona is straight up broken. She was long considered, I think, the best class of the entire game. I think that has changed. I think because of, like, I think Lapidaris is considered better than her nowadays. I forget if Lapidaris is actually better than her nowadays. Or if there's even, like, been, like, some more stuff people have figured out since then. But for the longest time, Fiona was considered the best class of the entire game. Like, straight up. She is very good. Also has Lightning Passion, boost damage dealt for each active buff, and Eliminate. Same thing, damage dealt for each active buff. One is a one target, the other is a frontward AoE. Fiona is all about buffs. Her skills: Cheer Up Everyone, restores nearby allies' HP and Art Execution, amount healed is equal to 50% of users' healing. I've got your backs. Extend duration of buff effects, HP by stuff by 40%. Brightest Star, boost damage dealt by 40% when HP is at 90% or higher. And we can do better. Restores 4% of HP when a buff is applied. She is all about buffs. And that is really good. So it's why I knew the second I stepped onto the Erythian Sea, I was going straight to Fiona because I wanted Fiona. Because, like I mentioned before, Fiona is fucking crazy. The fun, unfortunate thing, though, is that we're getting a lot of classes back to back, so, like, we're gonna have a lot of characters that are just, like, not, like, what is it? They're just not gonna be leveled up, because we have, like, a level 1, like, Lapidaris class with, like, Mio, a level 1,
I'm so sorry.
I forget the name of, like, Monica's class. We have a, like, level 1 Monica class on, like, Uni. Like, there's just a lot of, like, we're a little underpowered right now. But, honestly, I think we'll still be good.
Let's send her on.
I believe you were correct. Yes, Fiona should be, like, the best all-around buffer in the game.
Alright.
Soldiers' husks.
May you sleep.
Let me send them off. I do love the detail, by the way, of, like, the Agnian soldiers covering their left eye with the eye patch and the Kavasi with the right eye. It's a nice little detail just to remind you, like, hey, this is where their eye patches, rather, where their irises are at, like, in their eyes. It's a good little touch. I like it. 47 Armu there. Rather, sorry, Ardun, because they have the horns.
A quick cleanup then. Got it. Golden Arm. You're dealing with me. Resonant Flash.
I was gonna say, where's the fight happening? But there it is. Oh, so you can see on the, like, top left there. Yeah, we just have, like, all these random buffs on us. And, yeah, it's like we can get buffs, and Fiona can also distribute them across the team, too, which is so good. Like, honestly, it's a completely valid strategy by the end of the game to have, like, 2 Signifers on like, a team, because they're just that good. Lands, what are you at right now? Level 8? Okay. I saw him rank up there, so I was curious. Little babies. Babies! And can you believe it? Just a few more weeks until Mario and Luigi Brothership. Which, I definitely want to get Brothership, eventually. I might not pick it up day 1, just because, like, money and all that, but, like, I'll definitely try and grab it in the future, because, like, I like the Mario and Luigi games, although the last one I did play was, like, Bowser's Inside Story. But Brothership just looks really good, honestly. Like, just, like, the little bit I've seen of it, because I've tried not to, like, look at it, like, too much. But, like, that, and, like, Dragon Quest 3, because that's also next month. Like, there's just a lot of good stuff coming out soon, dude. It's just, like, all these good video games, like, it's the, you can tell, like, the October-November season, because this is when, like, all the good, like, video games, like, start coming out, which are also, like, the games that people would want for, like, Christmas.
Fiona, leave the rest to us. Yes.
Alright, let's send them off again.
Sleep peacefully.
Then Fantasian? Yeah. Actually, if I can pull up for myself real quick, hang on a second. I'm gonna pull up, like, the good old 2024 in video games Wikipedia article. Because that's always really good about telling me, like, what is, like, coming out in the future here. Let's see, releases section. Yeah, so we're currently obviously in late October. So let's see here. We're currently on the 25th, which just came out for the 25th. I guess this was actually like the actual like release day of Sonic Shadow Generations. For those who did not pre-order it or like pre-order the special edition to get early access. Which at this point, there's not really much of a purpose in doing so, unfortunately, other than just like. Yeah, at this point, honestly, there's not really a point to doing so. It's just like the digital soundtrack or like the digital art book, which, by the way, the digital soundtrack, if someone actually has it, because I bought the special pre-order thing, kind of not worth it. I'm gonna be real. It was kind of just like, kind of whatever. Like, it wasn't even songs that were in the game. It was just songs from, like, other games. I'm like, really? That's kind of not good. Meanwhile, poor Fiona. She's suffering, poor girl. I just got a job lineup. Also want Metaphor. That game is so much RPG. Dude, same. I want Metaphor eventually. I might have to wait for a sale for that one, but I do want to eventually get Metaphor. Because I've heard just so many good things about it.
Hey, are you alright? Crying isn't gonna change anything. Noah, Mio.
But the demo? Nah, I've purposely not played the demo, so I could just, like, what is it? I have purposely not played the demo, just because I know I'm going to play the game eventually anyway, so I don't see the reason to do so. I'm not really someone who tries to play demos for games if I know I'm going to play the game, you know? If I can help it. Like, yeah, that's actually the weird thing about it. I try not to actually play the demos if I can for a game, which is kind of a weird thing to say, but yeah. You don't wait until Atlas puts out the director's cut of Metaphor that may or may not mess up the original narrative. God. I mean, they tend to do that a lot. Like,
we can't leave it like this.
Here's the thing, though, right? Atlas kind of always does this. Like, I don't know why this is. Admittedly, I'm not sure why this is a surprise to people. Like with like SMT5, I'm like, yeah, like it made sense. It was gonna get a new release, like eventually, like, especially because the fact that it was just on the Switch only. It's like, no, that like people talk about wanting games to be like multi-platform. And then when a game becomes multi-platform, it's an issue all of a sudden? Well, okay, no, that's not true. That's not... Okay, come on now. Be more fair here. It's really more so just because people were just, like, tired of the whole, like, Alice to another version, like, thing. 18 silver, 77 gold. Okay. I think it really was for people was more so just the fact that, like, it was just another version when they were not expecting to get another version. Like, that's kind of thing with Atlas games. It's like, you kind of have to realize, like, you're likely going to get, like, a second version of the game down the line. We've seen with, like, all the Personas, because, like, 3, 4, and 5. 2 as well, actually, if we're going to be technical here, because, well, that was a sequel of Eternal Punishment, but there was still with Persona 2 as well. Wish Atlas would stop that? That's entirely fair, yeah. Like, it's a cool way to, like, have more stuff for the game, but I also get it's completely, like, annoying for, like, a consumer sense for those who, like... Because people will start to think, oh, well, at that point I should just wait, right? It's kind of like how, for the Ubisoft games, a lot of kind of not doing so well because, like, I believe it was, like, Sparks of Hope for Mario & Rabbids kind of underperformed because a lot of people were just like, oh, it's a Ubisoft game, that'll just go on sale eventually anyways, so... They just didn't bother, like, buying it, you know?
Fiona.
So that it's okay to leave the story as is. Like, I'll say this, though, like, Vengeance for SMT5 is, like, so good. Genuinely, it is incredible.
Well, this was entertaining.
Like, I love it as, like, a definitive version of the game. There's just so much they added.
Indeed. And it ended with your loss.
Irma.
What took you?
Sorry. How's everyone?
Fiona! Oh, Fifi, I was so worried about you. We're surrounded. And pretty badly depleted.
Men, aim for that banner. It's their commander, Fiona.
Dream on, mother!
We should go.
All of us. Yes. We didn't ask for these outsiders. This is still our fight.
But the wounded... Ah, it's nothing. We're good.
Yeah, we're fine. Stop fighting fit.
Relax, Fifi. You worry far too much.
In Colony Mu, we fight as one. Right, folks?
You guys... Trust your crew.
Trust yourself. Trust in victory.
All hearts as one. We'll make it together.
Yeah!
Hell yeah. Commune is interesting. It's all just like a bunch of little kids here. It's like a little high school running around. Oh my god, Mio's almost... Oh, Mio is dead. Oh shit, okay. happened there? Damn, I got like just annihilated like immediately. And Fiona's almost dead too. Oh, someone's down. Fiona's down. I got you. Yeah, it's like a summer camp, yeah. There's so much garbage on screen. I need to zoom this camera out a little bit. Nice, how to master the skill. I think that's a level 5 to tie on there. A summer camp of trauma. Let's go. Guys, I have to show off like Masha's chain attack and Fiona's chain attack and was it Masha's, Fiona's, Monica's. There's a lot of chain attacks to show off at some point here. You know what? Let's do it here. So, Fiona's a fun one. Charges chain attack gauge and grants power charge to all allies. You may ask, what the hell does charge chain attack gauge mean? What that means basically is, let's say you do, I don't know, 2 characters plus Fiona, right? You then get to do at least 2 more characters. Fiona is insane. You don't want to start with Fiona, you want to try and end with Fiona if you can. Also, when chosen, multiplies the TP of all active characters except stuff by 120%. Share your buffs. I need to launch you. Why is my launcher also my smasher? What the fuck was I thinking? Yeah, Fiona's kind of busted, to say the least, which is what makes her so fun. I need more launchers in this team, honestly. Hey, isn't Tyon... No, he's not actually, never mind. Send us so far. Above and beyond. I'm just gonna just murder this random soldier, by the way. Hope you guys don't mind. As I just absolutely just annihilate him. Yeah, that's a wild thing, Becky. Also, hi, hope you're doing good. People had no idea you actually could just, like, choose your order of, like, chain attack, like, or rather, you could just, like, pick your order. They always thought you just had to go, like, just in the order itself. Ah, there she is. Here it goes. Unfortunately, I'm running out of characters, which is actually kind of scary. Which means probably should... Go with you, and then go with you for a break. Love her pose. Yeah, her pose is cute. You have a topple, Noah? You do. Yeah, 182. That's still good. Damage time 610. And then Uni and Fiona, rather Uni and Senna. Which I think then the way Fiona works, should we go to Mio here? $79 into lands. I'm gonna hope I did not screw this up just now. And I'm gonna hope I remember like Fiona's correctly. It's not enough for 200. Lightning quick. Bravo. Ooh, okay, that still works. Okay, so we got Uni, Fiona, so Uni, Mio, Senna, so all the girls, so... No, Kloa. So I have to start with Mio no matter what I do here. Man, I guess I'll go for Blessed Edge. Into Fiona. So yeah, damage times 960. It just keeps going. Everyone get ready. I need a launch. Or I could just have fun with it. It's probably have to be Senna, right? Yeah, this is why I need more launchers. This is why I need more launchers in this team. The best way to use Fiona chains, for those not in the know, is to use Uni Tion's chain orders first, then Noah and Mio to maximize damage output for the Ouroboros order. I was guessing been here the whole time. Yo, ATG, hope you're doing good. Honestly, you're absolutely right. I probably should have been doing that sooner. I don't know why I wasn't doing that. Probably because I don't know this game as well as I would like, but that's okay. But no, you're absolutely correct, because Uni and Tion would just be giving out more damage. Reversal Edge. 119, 218, damage times 1310. This poor fucking Wolf, by the way, I've just been like absolutely just destroying this like random like creature. $1.7 million. Remember our like record before was like 1 point like wasn't even like 1.1 or 1.2 million, and just with Fiona there we got to 1.7 million. Yeah, yeah, Fiona's crazy.
Retreat! Retreat!
And just think, we can get her stronger. We can also even have signifiers of our own on our team. And that was a that was on a perfect chain attack, mind you, because my launch and my smash are on the same character. We can do so much more.
Fiona! Fifi!
Irma! All of you!
All of you.
You pulled through! Thank you!
Come on now, of course we did.
We made a promise, right? Come what may, we'll always be together.
Hell yeah.
Lance! Everybody! Thank you so much for saving our lives!
Whoa! Alright, steady on. We're not deaf.
You were just gonna walk away! I couldn't let you go without a proper thank you. Even if you're Ouroboros, the betrayers.
Oh, so you know.
Hang on.
No. No need to explain. You're our saviors.
That's right. You even healed our wounded.
Yeah, you don't look like baddies to me.
Exactly.
And I noticed that when we were fighting side by side, you guys all trust one another. That's why.
You've made up your mind, have you, Fiona?
Yeah. That's why I want to try trusting too. I want to destroy our flame clock. Would you mind doing us this one last favor?
Yeah, we can do that.
It's hardly a problem for us, but why the sudden request?
We heard about a liberated colony from Nopon travelers. That's what got me thinking. There should be more to life than spending it fighting all the time. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
Hmm.
Sounds to me like you've been mulling it over.
This has to change. I want to change myself. And I want to change the way things are.
Good on you.
Looks like you got it figured out.
You'll trust me.
Yeah.
That's the same look you gave us when we first met. You'll do anything to protect your friends, won't you?
All right then. Let's make tracks for Colony Mew.
That is, if she didn't still seem to be having second thoughts. Care to tell us why?
Oh, you noticed? Well, that makes things easier. There are two major stumbling blocks. The first is that you'll have to somehow outwit the consul.
Okay.
And second, that only that consul knows the location of the flame clock under discussion.
Huh? How can you not know? The one you see right now? That's just a fake.
Really?
Fake? How's that then?
Oh, but the consul isn't here right now. This might be the right time to act.
Fiona, this isn't the place to be having this conversation.
Ah, right. Sorry.
In any case, let's talk details at the colony. Our people are on their last legs. We'll need time to get back to strength.
Please, take this.
A circlet of wisdom.
I'm happy you were able to send everyone on their way. It really helped me to be a little more positive. Thank you so much. Sorry
I
about
forget
all
if
the
that
urgent
item is
requests.
optional. Like, it's like if you don't like send off her friends on the way here. If you don't get that, I forget.
We'll be waiting for you at Colony Mew. Don't keep us waiting too long.
Because I want to say sending them off was an optional thing. Rank up for everyone. Let's see. Oh, I should rank 10 Senna. Class you're playing has reached max rank. Changing class will be recommended. Now, no more Guardian Commander for you, Senna, but at least you have a top alert for the future, so that's good. But the question is now what to make you. I need more launchers. I need more launchers.
I'll take real good care of
I need more launchers. I really don't get why Soaring Tempest is not a default there, dude. Launching with a high crit rate? Sure. Aggro generation up. With a low crit rate? Absolutely not. No. Try slash with that. Gale slash. Enemies targeting you. With how about... Enemies targeting you. Attacks become unblockable. Damage deals boost by 20%. Perhaps good for a defender? Arc follow from Sting Power, which is not that useful, I feel like. Damage dealt when the character's incapacitated could be potentially good, but also don't like the idea of a strategy where I use a skill that's better because I died. So I might just take Violent Flurry. Let's see. Evasion. This class actually has some evasion to it, so I'm okay with that. Chance to evade ranged attacks is tempting. What if I just do Ogre's thing there? Defense up could be nice. Yeah, fighting prowess is honestly a pretty good skill, I think it's considered, so I'll just take that one. Auto attack interval, attack twice, aggro generation up. I could do a better block rate, honestly. Like, it's not really a block rate class. But it wouldn't hurt, right? Take the HP down a little bit. Give myself some block rate. I could do that. Again, it feels a little weird because it's not really a block rate based class. It's more of an agility class, but I'm still fine with that. Actually, no, the more I'm like listening to myself hear this, the more I'm actually not okay with it. Yeah, the more I'm hearing myself listen to this, I don't like the idea behind this. Hang on, I'm changing this around. No, you're not taking that. You're instead taking, let's see, so attack up. I could just give you more HP. What else do I have options? Here I have an agility up. Could just do raw physical defense points rather than just blocking. I'm cool with that, actually, yeah. And then, yeah, just the raw blocking points. Nah. More agility. Cool, okay. Sounds good to go. Got another launcher in the team. I might also, because it feels kind of wrong with, like, Uni's shield wall there. Am I actually just gonna get rid of that for Electrofield instead? Or even just Taunt Pulse? Because I'll be real, Shield Wall I'm not really feeling. I don't know, like, while performing guard arts, periodically recover 3% of HP. Yeah, I'll be real, I'm not really feeling this. I'm not really feeling this. So I might try... Okay, Armor Veil from that Electrofield, which is what Lance does anyways. With Divine Protection. That's a small field though, versus this is a also small field. Okay. Could just do a stance. Deals continuous damage to enemies in a fixed radius and draws more aggro. Honestly, I think I might try Taunt Pulse instead. I think I'm willing to try that one out. I really wish it wasn't knockback and launch together. It's like, yeah, it's gotta be Taunt Pulse with like Soaring Tempest there. There's no point for knockback and launching together. It makes like 0 sense to have. Hilda Marie. Colony Mew. Colony Mew main gate. Oh, actually, I've not done it in a bit. Hang on. My interlink. 146 for Noah. What do I want with Noah? Was I going for something specific? I could wait for those 150s on Noah, because otherwise I don't know what else going for. Yeah, I could wait for Omnipresent Blade. I could wait for Link Force. Which I could then start working towards like Satisfying Piercer there. Mega Spinning Edge, or even Unison Strike, that crit rate. Glorious Wing. I feel like the top one is better, yeah. Me with 141. Probably not going for Biting Back, maybe. Maybe it was, I don't know. I think I wanted Full Moon. Actually, am I even using Full Moon Drop at this point? Probably not. But it also locks out a lot of stuff here, so I probably should go for it. Yeah, there's a lot being locked out by this. I might just go for this one. Right. Oh my god, right, I forgot to go over this. So, whenever you finish a side story for like our main characters here, like with Uni there, she actually gets another soul link she can use. So I have her with Heat Control Time. But I might also take... Has 5% chance to reset enemy recharge of art hits. I'll increase the damage dealt for all debuffs. More attack. I might take that Strength Sapper there.
Yeah. Cheers, biggies.
Otherwise, I might want to save that Ether Collider up there. Yeah, I'll save for Ether Collider. Taion has 291, oh my god. It probably was because I was saving for Shared Curse. That's probably why. I can't do Fleeting Form because I've not learned Fleeting Form yet. It's right there, which for Heat Control Time. Eclipse decreases all enemies to buff resistance, which could be good for like Dexterity Plus there. I'd have to learn Body Double to get that Heat Control Arts canceling. Strength Sapper adds 10% chance to reset enemy recharge and art hits. Yeah, just give me Shared Curse. It's an expensive boy right there. Also, I just opened up a lot of slots with that. Arts canceling, time, atomize, enhance that art. I'll probably try and prioritize Eightfold Divide eventually. Lance, that's 301. Lance, what the fuck was I doing with you? Why do you have so much? I haven't learned these arts yet? What the hell? I guess I thought I was probably going for like reflection here. I had to guess. Volcano cannon. I found an incredible guard here, which is right there. I found either incredible guard or volcano cannon eventually. And since it's a launch art, yeah, give me that.
Check out this sick new skill.
Check out this sick new skill. 200 on Senna. Game 3, part 16. You can say this part is maniacal 316. But what would that verse even be, I wonder? Hope you're good though, Leslie. Right now, we're just in the Erythian Sea. We're actually at Colony Mu currently. Oh, right. Shit. Do I want... Am I using Flame Nova? Or am I using Knockback or Mortal Bullets? I might take this upper path. Yeah, Wing Smash, Critical Plus, Extreme Pursuit. Yeah, I'll take this upper path. Give me that Launch Enhance. The Play of Awesome 316. Ah, gotcha. Critical rate up, which I can then start working towards that. Or I can start working towards that, which I can then go towards the Smash art. Considering I have Senna's a Launcher Smasher, I might actually say for Heat Control Arts canceling. And then I'll probably end up, like, I'll probably end up forgetting, like, the next time I'm here anyways. So, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Earth Crusher, stronger. So here's the question to ask myself. Do I get rid of Titan Fists for Volcano Cannon? It's tempting, right? Because that's a launch art. But Senna's a launch art already, and that's a lot faster that way. Burning Rain was kind of the slower side. I don't know, man. Lance is such a weird one when it comes to, like, his Ouroboros form, because it's, like, it's slow and strong, but I'm not... I think it might be the weakest Ouroboros form, but I might just be speaking from an uninformed, like, I guess, place with that one, because maybe I just don't know for sure how it... Maybe I just, like, don't utilize it as well as I probably could be utilizing it. Maybe. Weren't you just up there? Am I crazy? That might have been somebody else. Let's discover for later. Calling Muse soldiers. Hooray. So we have just a little time. Or rather, just a little coins. Oh god, I have so many ether cylinders. Okay. Real quick though, guys, actually, I need to go check on something, so I figured this might be a good time just to take a break anyways. Actually, if I'm gonna take a break, let me go to the canteen. Because, I mean, let's be real, like, canteen's probably the best spot for a break in, like, real life anyways, if you can. It's like, there's nothing wrong with just sometimes just, like, sitting down in a spot, just, like, you know, maybe, like, getting a bite to eat. Watching the people, just, like, kind of, like, observing the air around you. Maybe ordering some food while you're at it. Like this collectible boost on the Sunny Style Fish Pie.
Whoa, this is really good.
You cut that pie, Neo. Yep. New recipe learned. Creamy, dreamy fish pie.
Hey, Manana, this one's for you. We have to keep track of our progress.
Feels weird to have a last character there. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Hopefully, it shouldn't take me too long. If it takes me a little bit, you will know why. But otherwise, yeah. So, gonna do that. You guys use the restroom. Do what you need to do. I'll be back here momentarily. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Why don't we get back to the game, shall we? I had to just take care of a few things there, but we're all good. Alright, so we were left off with calling Mew here, so let's go find good old pal Fiona. Because she is right over there. Where are we experience-wise right now? Yeah, it's actually interesting, because like, Mio's already level 3, and Uni's nearly level 3 as well with her class. They're actually getting up there pretty quickly. I mean, to be fair, they are S ranks, which I think that basically means they do grow a slight bit faster, although that could just be a placebo effect, because I've heard some people say it's like, that's not the case. Although actually, no, I think actually is that they grow faster, it's that the stats are the same. I think is the idea of like how it works. Ooh, there is a thing over there though. Maybe I can get it? Ah, no, I can't, damn. I was hopeful. Dang, dang. Banana flabbered.
Everyone! We've been waiting for you.
This is awesome! Did you guys make this?
I suppose we did. Whenever we say farewell to a friend, we plant flower seeds. They kept growing over time, and before we knew it, we had this. It's beautiful, but to think of all the departed. Standing still spells death. If we can't achieve victory, there will be no tomorrow. But still, we didn't want to forget that they were all here once.
Of course.
So that's why you're getting all teary-eyed.
What? No. It's just the pollen.
Aw, Fiona.
It doesn't take much to get Commander Boohoo here going.
Irma!
Looks like you're taking a lot on your shoulders. Doesn't it weigh you down?
A little. I just wish I wasn't such a weakling.
You can put the burden down whenever you want, you know. You can still choose to keep things the same as always. I wouldn't think any less of you if you did. Neither would anyone else here.
I love you for saying that, Irma.
Aw,
just
friends.
Like I love everyone here, and Colony Mew, where I met you all. And ever since I realized that, tomorrow stopped looking so dark. And that's exactly why I can't run away from my responsibility.
I get it. Whatever happens, I trust in you.
And I trust you too.
Fiona, Irma. All the squad leaders have assembled. We can start the meeting at your convenience.
Understood. I'll be right there.
Oh, but before that, Fifi. Tickle ambush! Coochie coochie coo!
Stop it!
Loosen up, Fifi. Get it all out of you.
Yep, now she's back to herself.
We're waiting in the square.
Why? I'll get you back, you'll see.
Run away!
We haven't seen much about her yet, but like, Nico is definitely a like fan favorite
The console will
NPC.
make it easy for us with the flame clock. Someone will surely pay for this with their life. Again. Please, do whatever you can to make sure it's not Fiona.
We've made some new friends.
The Bed of Woes and Wishes. Honestly, kind of a grim sort of like reminder of like how this world is.
Let's put it away for safekeeping.
Just making a feel for all these people that they've lost over time. And you just see just like how expansive this field truly is. Of course, not every flower rather, not every flower would have been like, you know, a singular seed, because obviously the way, like, you know, plants work and all that. But still, just kind of a reminder of, like, just how much, like, people have been lost in this world. Yeah, Irma's pretty interesting too, honestly. Like, there's a lot of interesting, like, every colony has that, like, interesting, like, side character, like sub-commander. Like, I feel like every colony has somebody like that. Like, there's truly no just, like, character that... Like, every character matters in some way in this game. Some definitely matter more than others, yes, but, like, there's no, like, shortage of just, like, good NPCs here. It's what makes this world so, like, I think, pronounced. And hell, that's not just a 3 thing, if you ask me. I think, like, 1 and 2 are pretty good about that, too. Especially the games, like... I feel like especially the games where the NPCs matter more, like 1 and 3. 2 has some good NPCs, but I think 2 probably has the weakest ones, because 2 doesn't really have, like... Like, there are some named NPCs in 2, sure, but, like, there's not many. I think that's definitely where 2 is, like, the weakest in that regard, is that 2 doesn't really have that, except in Torna. Torna's actually where that matters more, because the DLC for 2, that's where you actually kind of get to, like, kind of meet people and, like, kind of learn who they are. The base game of 2 is just like, you're just some NPC who doesn't matter. Like, maybe we might talk to you sometimes, but that's about the most of it. Like, we might have, like, a thing going on, like in a Blades quest or something, but that's about the most of it. Colony new barracks. Expands the world, besides someone has to run things once you steal their leader. Because, like, that's exactly it. Like, in the world where they only last 10 years, like, they only have, like, you know, so much time. They have to have a sub-command. They have to have sub-commanders in there somewhere. Especially in a world where they could lose a commander at any time. Like, these commanders that they have, they could literally die tomorrow, and they just don't know it, because that's just the world of fighting that they live in. Ooh, hello.
Could you help me out here?
So, to go over something else real quick, by the way, my stream schedule here, actually, I know it says Faces of Evil yesterday. I'm actually going to be doing that tomorrow. That is actually a subathon incentive I still have to do. One of many, actually. I figure, like, I want to get around at least one of them soon enough, and I figure, like, the shortest one would be Faces of Evil. So, going to be doing that, tomorrow. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but, like I mentioned before, earlier, I just wasn't really feeling it. Like, was kind of tired, like, throughout the day, didn't sleep good. So I just didn't. And I'll be doing so tomorrow. Probably doing some Mario Party Jamboree afterwards, because I figure that, like, I could probably be done with Faces of Evil in, like, no more than, like, 2 hours or so. So there should be enough time for a Mario Party game afterwards. After that, we'll see.
Are we seriously gonna do it now?
I do have a schedule for next week, but I don't think it's ready yet. Let's see, have I exported it? I have not, okay. Yeah, so I do have a schedule for next week, it's just not exported yet, so it'll you guys will probably see that tomorrow. I'll export it tonight. In my Photoshop. My Photoshop would be quite handy for that.
Who's loitering again?
My spinning the Bruins have honestly replaced Montreal's Toronto's biggest rival. I figured you guys would probably, like, talk about, like, hockey or something, which, like, you know, that's always fun. Not really much of a hockey guy myself. Not really like they play hockey around here, but yeah.
God, he's huge.
Yeah, big guy. I don't know how the quote goes. Like, it would be extremely painful. You're a big guy. For you.
Sounded like someone was having a bit of a whinge. We all good here?
We're great. Right, Tallow?
Right, Chief. No whinging here.
Say again?
Nothing to say, really.
Huh. I'll take your word for it.
Time is of the essence. Sorry to rush, but can we get straight to the point?
What should we talk about first?
Ooh, we have a lot to ask about here. Let's ask about the fake flame clock.
You said the colony's flame clock was a fake. What did you mean by that?
Wow, pretty blunt, huh? Honestly, we don't really know any more beyond the fact that it's a fake.
Since we never use it anyway, yeah?
When it's close to running dry, we get orders from the consul to go out and fight.
Well, what is it for then?
Do you think maybe there's some weird advantage to it? Like, maybe the colony's rank is really high, but it makes it look lower to get enemies to underestimate us.
Or the exact opposite. Actually, we're bottom tier, but it looks a lot higher to intimidate people.
Oh yeah, it could be that.
Well, your actual strength doesn't change, so it'd be pretty obvious once you get down to it.
And also, supplies from the castle are allocated based on rank. Could we see your supplies? That would give us a good idea of where you fall, rank-wise.
Nico's on warehouse detail. And I'm Nico. I'll get things ready for your inspection.
I think you might already be seeing why people like Nico so much. It's about the fake flame, or rather about the real flame clock then.
You said nobody knows where your real flame clock is except the consul. How are we supposed to find it then?
I don't suppose we could just ask the consul?
Can we do that?
Oh, come on! Why the huge sigh? I was just asking. Someone had to ask.
You always have to have someone who does ask that question, true.
The status quo wouldn't be maintained. If you fight, the flame clock must fill up. Suppose you were to harvest a large pool of life in a short time.
Oh, it would flow into the real clock.
I'd like to investigate any large-scale combat engagements you may have experienced. If we're lucky, someone may have witnessed some signs of the flame clock's operation.
Could we take a look into your past battle records?
Yeah, every Mobius has got their own method. Mm-hmm.
Of course. I'll have them delivered to you.
Tell me about the colony's rank.
If the current flame clock is fake, what happens when your rank goes up?
As far as I know, I don't think that's ever happened.
Wait, you're joking? You've always been on the same level?
Nico, that's me. Heard something from the consul one time.
Nico, that is me. God's fucking character.
She said to tough it out and do exactly as instructed, and everything would be all right.
Oh? I was told something else.
Yeah, every colony has like their own thing going on with it, which is what helped this. It was what helps this world feel more unique as well.
People only see what they want to see, I think it was.
Meaning?
Meaning, nobody actually wants to see how much is left on their clock, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you knew, you'd just stress out over it constantly.
Kind of like real life. If you knew like the day that you were going to die, you would stress out about it. It's like, it's a scary thought, sure, but like, it's the whole ignorance is bliss thing, right?
A little more stressing wouldn't go amiss in your case, Tallow, you turkin head.
What? Why'd you gotta call me names?
Just cause.
Wow.
Well, we don't know exactly what the consul intended. But she must have had something in mind to go to these lengths rigging the contraption.
Tell me about the consul themselves.
You said the consul was away. Do you know how long for?
Tell you bluntly, we don't know either.
Is that you, Monica? God, that was just Monica's VA.
She's always disappearing, going off on one special mission or another.
In that case, she could be back at any time.
Was this way too deep? Yeah, I was gonna say Monica, is that you?
I'm sorry that the answer isn't very useful.
I mean, I get it. Sometimes when you're young, you have like a much deeper voice than like people would expect, but it's like, my God, girl, you're 30 in a fucking like 8-year-old's body.
This all sounds like kind of a big deal. It doesn't bother you?
It's nothing special. We don't normally talk much about it.
Yeah, wow, you were just using Monica's voice, all right.
She just sends us down broad stroke orders, like, go defeat those guys. Send a team to this location.
Yeah. The only time she spoke normally was that one time, wasn't it? You know, the time when Fiona became commander.
Yuck. Do we have to talk about that?
About what?
When the previous commander died, Fiona clung to the consul's knees. Started saying that the way we fought was making everyone miserable.
Yeah, it turned into a whole, like, debate. Until the consul was like, fine then, you try and change it. And made Fiona the commander.
What? Just like that?
I know, it was a twisted kind of punishment. But now I've got everyone else tangled up in this mess.
Whatever. We know you just want the best for us, Fifi.
That's why you get yourself in such a tizzy.
And that's why we want to support you in turn. You're good, Fiona. Better than you know.
Thanks, guys.
Punishing someone with a promotion? That's so bizarre.
Right? Now then, the final question. About destroying the flame clock.
So, this whole clock-breaking thing's kind of a sudden development, yeah? I wanted to ask how you lot feel about all this. We know how Fiona feels, but are you all okay with what we're about to do?
Honestly, I just want Fiona to be able to relax. Like, not have to carry all this responsibility.
That's so kind of you.
Even if we do this, people will still die.
Yeah, but if they do, it will be because of their own failure. That's not the same. She carries the banner for us, and it's because of us that it's so heavy.
But that weight's also the momentum that keeps her moving forward. I don't want us doing anything that could sully the purity of Fiona's conscience.
All right. Let's all take some deep breaths.
Yo, legit, if I was closing my eyes here, I would just... I'm sorry I keep harping on this, but like, I would still think that was Monica there.
We're all friends here. Keep it civil.
I'm happy that you're so concerned for me. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I reckon things will work out one way or another. I mean, come on. You've got us on your side.
Yeah, you tell him, Lance.
No one wants to lose their mates. Just don't lose track of what matters, yeah?
Nothing else to ask.
I think we've more or less heard all we need.
Yeah, I think so too. It's time to get to work. Let's check out the loose threads we've uncovered.
It's kind of interesting to me just how much longer like Fiona's like hero quest feels compared to like Monica or Masha's. But it might be just because like Masha's more just like a gimmick thing with the whole like, oh, we gotta start making like the accessories, and Monica's the whole, hey, we kind of already had you in like story stuff anyways, so we might well just try and give you this class real quick.
Record data. Is that right?
I'll make sure everyone gives you their full cooperation.
We'll also try looking around for anything we might have missed.
If anything turns up, we'll be in touch.
We've made some new friends.
Gather enough Connie Mew investigation info fragments. Let's see here. This guy's down there. Yo, so like while I'm here, right, I was thinking about this like earlier. Everyone is jumping down. Sorry, just fucking like fish in front of me. Did you guys see like the fucking like unironic serious like lazy town power scaling that's going on Twitter right now? Like people have been posting clips of like Sporticus in that show and like all like the crazy shit he did, and people are like, oh my god, like when you actually start to power scale him, he's kind of ridiculously broken. And that's just because all he does is he eats an apple. He's like Popeye. Like Sporticus is just Popeye. It's just except instead of spinach, it's an apple. Yeah, he batted an apple. No, it was actually to the moon, I believe. Is that well, actually, was it to the sun or to the moon? Because I know he batted an apple to the moon. Let's do it to the sun as well. Unless I missed that clip. Like Confession and watch Lazy Town growing up. I mean, I never watched it either. Like I never watched Lazy Town growing up. My exposure to Lazy Town has been in my adult life, which is kind of weird to think about for a kid's show. But I mean, like, it's because people are basically calling it like Scandinavian tokusatsu, which is really fucking funny. And like the fucking like Lazy Town to Kamen Rider pipeline, because like the clips I've been seeing, it's like, yeah, no, this is kind of like this stuff you would see from like a tokusatsu series, like a Kamen Rider, or like a Super Sentai. Just all this like crazy shits that like Sporticus is doing. Like he can outrun a cannonball. He can like throw an apple at like the speed of light. He can move really fast. He can like do these like crazy like flips and stuff. It's like he just does all this like crazy shit. And it's like amazing to watch, honestly. Look at the Nico's warehouse. I'm Nico, and this is my, well, not my exactly, but it's a warehouse, all right. Look around all you like. Thanks, I won't be a minute. Nothing here really stands out, as well as I expect from a colony with the rank their flame clock says they are. By the way, are you the one who does inventory management here? No, I think I might be the consul. Nico only watches the warehouse. Nico, I should say, is me. Why would a consul do that themselves? Colony Mew investigation. Like, there was a whole thread I think I saw on Twitter, right? I want to say I posted in the Discord, if I did not. I think I saw it on Twitter earlier. Where was it? Checking this thing real quick so I can find it. Check my profile, because hopefully I posted it on there. And if not, oh well. Regardless, though, yeah, just the whole factor of, like, I guess you could say tokusatsu-esque aspect of it is just really funny. And I think it's just because there was a thread I saw going around of just who would win in a fight, like Sporticus or Homelander. And it's so funny because every time these kind of like discussions come up, people realize just how like kind of shitty, not just as a person, but just like shitty in terms of like a power set Homelander is. Because the idea is that like it's the whole like evil Superman archetype, except for Homelander. It's like he's got like what? What are Superman's powers? Or sorry, Homelander's powers? He's got like what, laser beams and like. I think he's got like laser beams, like a sonic scream.
I've been craving some downtown.
Like I think that's his powers. He also can fly. I think that's all that Homelander has. What about this one later? Economy investigation.
Everyone, a moment of your time?
It's basically just a Mario Luigi versus Sephiroth thing, exactly. Okay, let's not mince words. Conning you is weird. It's like a Walmart version of Superman. The thing is, there's been like tons of Superman parodies out there, right? And like different takes on Superman. Homelander's just one of those that like is kind of popularized now because it's the whole like, oh, the evil Superman thing. Oh, insert other thing. He's so cool, or like this or that or whatever. Like, I mean, I know The Boys is a popular show. Like, I've heard it is. I heard it is genuinely a good show. Which is funny because I heard like the comic is ass, but at least the show was good. So like it's popular for a reason. And there's a reason why like Homelander has all these like sort of like power scaling things. I mean, Homelander was popular enough to make it into Mortal Kombat 1. Like him and Omni-Man, if you're going for like some Amazon like original series, because like Amazon Prime has Invincible and The Boys. I've only really watched Invincible myself though. I actually really do like Invincible. I think it's great. I want to read the comic at some point. I just don't know, like, when, or even, like, I guess you could say, like, where to find that. I mean, I'm sure I could find it if I really try to search for it, honestly, but yeah. What the... Windows, shut the fuck up. Why are you going... fucking Windows all of a sudden. It's like, hey man, what's up? Get out of here. Are those system sounds? Yeah, I was saying, John Cena with, like, Peacemaker, yeah, like, that was just because of, like, Suicide Squad, like, the James Gunn movie. That's because James Gunn's just doing more with the DC Universe, and they just went for a mature character with Peacemaker. And it's fun, too, because they at least did get John Cena and J.K. Simmons to come back as, like, Peacemaker and Omni-Man, respectively, for the game. What'll be interesting, though, is the upcoming DLC characters with, like... it was the T-1000, so, like, the Liquid Terminator from, like, Terminator 2. Conan the Barbarian, and, Scream, or Ghostface, rather, is the guy's name. A part of me wonders if they get Matthew Lillard back for, like, Ghostface. Because that is, like, who, like, played him. Small spoilers to Scream there, sorry. But, like, I do wonder if they actually would get Matthew Lillard back for that. I mean, I'd be kind of down for that. I love seeing, like, what they previewed for, like, the Fatality for Ghostface, because they had, like, multiple ghost faces in the Fatality. I'm like, oh, that's so sick, actually. I know it's a reference in the movie, because, like, I'll admit, I've not watched Scream, but I've watched Scary Movie. So I watched the parody of Scream, but not the actual, like, Scream itself. Which, by the way, God, do you remember when, like, movies like Scary Movie, like, those, like, like that Scary Movie, Epic Movie, Disaster Movie, Superhero Movie, like, all those, like, parody movies from, like, the 2000s to, like, maybe, like, early 2010s. Like, remember, like, when those were a thing? Like, when people kind of, like, enjoyed those more? Parody movies like that, you don't really, like, see those anymore. Probably just because there isn't really, like, an audience for those things nowadays. They're definitely not as well liked, for sure. But people will still cater to, like, the past when it comes to, like, previous, like, films and stuff like that. Like, I think back to how they're making a new Final Destination movie, because the last Final Destination, I want to say, was 2017, 2018. And they are shooting a new one. I think it was in, like, production hell for a while there, but we are getting a new one. And honestly, I think that's actually really cool, like, to see a new one coming out. I'm not the biggest, like, Final Destination fan. I've only seen, like, I think the first one... Actually, no, I don't think I've even seen the first one. I think I've just seen the fourth one, weirdly enough. A part of me wants to say I've watched the first one, but I don't think I actually have. No, the more I think about it, the more I think I don't think I've actually seen the first one. It's weird, I have this bad habit of, like... There's a lot of film franchises that I've just not watched the first entry for, but I've seen a lot, like, either, like, some of, one of, or almost all of, like, the later stuff. Like, for instance, Jurassic Park, right? I've watched Jurassic Park 2, Jurassic Park 3, I watched, was it Jurassic World, like, the first one? I didn't watch the second or third one, though. But I've actually never watched the original Jurassic Park. That's probably a big one of, like, one I probably still need to watch, I'd say, for, like, a list of, like, many films out there I do need to, like, watch eventually. Which, you know, eventually. The soldiers here aren't given information. It's not even being manipulated, just flat out not being supplied. You and the others didn't seem bothered by it, but I think in the real world, wouldn't do them any real favors. Right, I've got two sides that's actually Fiona and the others that it affects. What was that Talos said? Something about not stressing all the time? Oh, back the stuff up, you're not saying. The people the consul wanted to deceive. Was it the residents of Conan you all along? There's one more thing that bothers me. Looking at Fiona and the others, do they remind you of someone? They don't believe in anything beyond what they can see in the moment. Still think of that fighting as everything. Like we did way back when? Right. They're so occupied with the reality put in front of them, they don't think of anything beyond that horizon. In Colony Mew's case, they don't seem much interested in anything apart from the banner that Fiona carries. True that. As soon as it's about Fiona, they all get super passionate. You think they're being used? No, it's not a question of being used or otherwise. I'd imagine we're also only seeing what we want to see. So that's why Fiona was appointed commander. Because she's useful for hiding whatever's inconvenient? If the Council has to go to such lengths to devise this, there can only be one reason. The Council is betraying Colony Mew. The raid we interrupted must have been their doing as well. We gotta tell Fifi straight away. Where are you, Fiona? All the way in the flower field, looks like. Actually, no, that's not the flower field. That's right over there. Fiona, I'm on my way. Don't worry, I'll save you from your console. Look, that's what we're good at. Uh-oh.
Oh no. What's going on? It's like back at Colony 4.
Another Mobius messing with us. Crap!
Crap.
Tallow? Hey, what's wrong with you?
Sorry about this, bud.
Tallow!
Don't worry, he'll be all right. But now... Mew's console. It was you, wasn't it?
Reality, right? It's just so dull. That's why nobody pays it any mind. They'd rather chase pretty dreams.
Forgot about this? Yeah.
You really should have just stayed dreaming.
Why would you do something like this?
When someone close to you gets hurt, you want to become
Yeah, what's so good about this Hydra? This is one of those you just do not see this coming. There's like no... It's not out of no... Like, there are signs,
Is that why you arranged
but it's just like, oh shit, that's crazy.
Keves sacrificed all those lives.
Without some hardship, humans don't come together. It was just the same with you.
Cut the crap! How could you put Fiona through this?
I know perfectly well what I did. But Fiona, she never once gave up. She wouldn't let the dream be all there was. That purity of purpose. It lifted everybody up. The need to support one another. She taught me that as well.
Ah, well, ain't that nice? Learn this! Oh, what are you...
Don't hurt my friend!
Fiona.
Even if she's bad, she's still my friend!
Fiona!
Fiona! Lance!
Stand up. You can do better than this. Please, get up. You'll do your best for the others, won't you? You'll do all that you can, and then some.
Stop it! I'll fight along with you if you want. I'll fight by your side against whatever it is that's making you sad, Irma. So please, stop calling it a dream.
Hey, don't disappoint me like that. You've already made your choice. You chose what you wanted to see, and freely.
This is a really good song.
All of their hopes. You did say you'd shoulder them, didn't you? You said you'd never break her.
You said we'd be together.
Irma's Mobius form. Mobius Eye. It's kind of been obvious before, but all these Mobius do have names. But sometimes we just know them just as simply as their letter. It's interesting, honestly. But now we get the good music. What's that icon on the top right there? Huh. You guys see that on the top right, next to like Blessed Edge and like Pride of Peace? Is that trying to say because of my fusion arts? Oh, it totally is. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I get it. Okay, hang on a second. When that icon fills up. Ah, okay. That's basically not going to say, hey, you have a break art, or you have a fusion art ready. Okay. I forgot about that. I was like, what is that? Let's go. Now for Mobius Eye. Actually, one more friend there. Check out this wolf real quick. This false wolf reminded me of Fog Beast for some reason. Yeah, I can kind of see the Fog Beast vibe from them with the way they kind of like all messed up. God, the Fog Beast theme from like Future Connected was so good. Break ready. Talent art, go! Oh, that's actually a cool way to do the talent art. Everyone's ready to go. We'll have Noah and do that. Is my Toppler? Lands my Toppler. More friends. Go, 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 go. Good fight. God, level... Dude, I love just, like, you don't even need a chain attack sometimes with the Mobius forms. It's crazy how good they can be. That's what's so good about this game. I've seen strategies without Mobius forms and strategies that, like, with them. Like, and either one is absolutely valid.
You were my friend. But I couldn't save you.
Aw, Fiona.
Fiona. You'll always be my Irma.
Yo. The fucking, like... What is it? The...
Would you believe it?
Ferronis?
We made it to morning.
Like, with, like, the flame clock up there? Is so fucking cool. This is, like, one of my favorite designs for these things. It's got, like, the thunder drums on it. It's so sick. There's a detail I wish the game would have added, but I can't say until much later as it involves another hero, and you know the one. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It was visible the whole time. So you know what's weird about that, though? I'm very sure when I was at the beach coming up here, I'm very sure I saw it. I'm very sure I saw that the fucking, I'm very sure I saw that Ferronis, like, from far away. If it was hidden, I thought I saw it earlier. Maybe it was like a bit of a bug with the game or something, or what? Or maybe just an oversight. But I swear to you, I saw the Thunder Drum Ferronis earlier. I don't know, maybe just imagining things. Maybe it actually was there, but it was like meant to be a false one. Maybe that might have been actually it. It might have just been a false one was the idea. The fake Ferronis is where you fought Irma. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I see now. I did see it, but it was not the real one. This is the real one. Okay, I get you. That's where I'm screwing up. Or not screwing up, like misremembering. So I did see it, but it wasn't the real one. That's what it is. Okay.
So this is where the flame clock was.
It's the real one.
How did we never see it before?
Obscuration.
Look, I'm not great with words, but I wanted to say, I'm sure she was a complicated person too.
I'll never forget what Irma did. I know I can never, ever forgive her. But if I'd never met her, I wouldn't be who I am today.
There's so much to talk about Irma. She's a sympathetic Mobius member who wants Fiona to become stronger. Not just only that, when you learn about how Mobius works later on, what it represents, she actually gets better for me due to a theming of this quest. Like, Irma is legit, like, a really, like, standout Mobius, I'd say. Like, honestly, she's probably, like, when I think about the Mobius in this game, she definitely, like, I think is one of the, like, main ones that comes to mind. Not counting, like, the main ones, you know? Since she's an optional one.
Just promise you won't suffer alone, alright?
I mean, Gareth, I and X are also optional, because X is also an optional Mobius, but, like, God, does she not feel optional? She feels kind of important for the fact that she is optional with, like, Uni's side story.
Tallow.
If you need to grumble, or swear, or call someone names, I'm your man. I'll get rid of all your worries. You can count on this Turkin head, okay?
Aw, Tallow.
Same old Tallow.
She woke me up, you know. Irma did. Made me watch you. I couldn't move, but I followed every word you said.
Perhaps she didn't want you to be alone.
More I could say about the Mobius don't want because of spoilers, and that's entirely valid, yeah, because we're still, like, only in Chapter 5. She couldn't bring herself to continue deceiving Fiona and truly did consider her a friend, so instead of living with the guilt of what she did, she staged things so Ouroboros would end her. Yeah, that's kind of sad to think of it in that way. Like, I think I saw you make the comparison earlier of, like, let's see, yeah, suicide by cop, which is a very real thing, and it's very, very, very sad when it happens. It's like, ugh. That's a bummer thing, of course that happens, but yeah, better not to dwell on it. Me was a Lapidarist currently. It's a Mash's class, the second DLC character class. Yeah, because I got Lapidaris today, I got Lost Vanguard today, and I'm getting a Signifer here in a moment.
But then, why? Why do something
Yep, it is,
like
it is a
that?
DLC class. It's meant to be like a crit healer, basically. I'll admit though, I don't have. Say, Mash's class Lapidaris is one I don't really have a lot of experience with, so that's definitely going to be one of those classes that I will probably learn better in this playthrough.
I have to know what Irma was thinking. Will you let me fight by your side still?
Of course.
No reason to say no.
You're already our friend, Fifi.
Fifi. I love Fiona's got this little, like, Oni horn thing going on. I mean, she's got, like, the Oni horn, she's got, like, the Thunder Drum, like, thing with the Ferronis. You can see right there in her design, she's also got, like, the Thunder Drum as, like, a little, like, bag with her, too. And her outfit's kind of based on, like, I believe the idea is it's supposed to be, like, a school uniform, is, like, the idea with her outfit. So it's very, like, Japanese-inspired, which is fun.
I think it'll keep you strong.
Yeah. I won't. Not ever.
Here we go!
Here we go. Flame clock destroyed. Connie Mew liberated. Affinity level increased. Mobius warning level up. Quest complete. Transparent dreams. Through her dramatic parting with Irma, Fiona has gained much strength. Hoping to learn more about Mobius, she has joined the party. Signifer Fiona. Class inheritor. I mean, isn't it obvious? Lands. Fiona's class, Signifer Role Healer. A unique healer that applies random buffs to allies and can strengthen the whole party with arts.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Also, the fact that Lance gets the focus for this quest is really funny to me, as he also has to deal with Yorin as J. I and J are right next to each other in the alphabet. Yeah! I never thought of it that way before, you're right. You know what sucks? Lance is so close to level 10 Thaumaturge, and I'm gonna have to probably, like, just take him off of that for Signifer. Don't worry, I'll get Teach's class rank broken eventually, it's fine.
Support you. Got it.
Alrighty, buffs to all allies. Probably want some healing stuff here. Let's see, random buffs to self, which probably could do that with a... What's a good setup art? What is a good setup art for this? Give me a second. Excuse me. Okay, I don't need attacking stuff here. Yeah, multi-blast, that's fine with buffs to allies. Although I might want to do multi-blast with, like... my big screen. Buffs to allies with healing. So healing and applying buffs. A self buff with a field. And then a daze with the field. I guess that's fine for now. I might change that later on. Yeah, say more field arts, buffs, healing, extend duration of your buffs, nearby allies HP, and art execution. Yeah, it's ultimate key gong. That's all that matters from Thaumaturge. God. Is Thaumaturge considered to be that not good of a class or something? Do I know what fighting prowess for this? Yeah, give me medic gunner. What are you doing, game? Get out of here with that. Probably. Actually, you're not really a... Okay. You're not a healer, though, was the thing. You're more of a buffer, so I'm not sure if Ninja Healer is actually the right call here, but also do it anyways. Yeah, see, there's Ultimate Key Gong right there. Healing License, which is HP amount up. All I really have for HP healing arts, though, is really just Multi-Blast, so I don't really need that many. I probably should try and find more Kavesi healer stuff. I'm wondering for Kavesi healers. Who provides Kavesi healing? Agnian. Agnian. I guess I'll just match the stuff eventually, which, you'll get that down the line, Lance, don't worry. Don't know how good Thaumaturge is exactly. I know that skill is considered one of the best in the game. Yes, like, Thaumaturge's Ultimate Key Gong skill, I pretty much find myself putting on, like, a lot of characters, because it's just better damage. Let's see, favorites. That's just from healing arts. Again, you're not a healer, you're a support. That could be good, though. You lose a bit of attack, but also you're not an attacker. You're supports. I know some people would actually put on, like, Illuminate or even Spirited Charge purely for, like, the, what is it? Purely for the, like, actually getting damage from this class thing. But even then, without that, honestly, it's still pretty good. Like, I have advanced cooldown and my epic screen and multi-blast for that, so it's like, it's better like this. Like, honestly, I'll be okay like this. What I do need, though, is maybe Fiona on the team.
Me?
Brad, Ban, and Fiona. I love her little portrait there. It's so cute. Switch model. It's like she's got the little hands up to her, like chest. It's like, yeah, me, go me. It's very cute. Did I check Lance's gems? I don't think I did. Buffs, healing. Honestly, you don't really need much more for Lance with this class. With this class especially, that's all you really need. I think that's it. Let's see, level 1 low. Next side, you must have learned something. Oh yeah, I can go over this. Yeah, so C rank Signifer for Senna. Honestly, the outfit looks good on her, I'd say. B rank Signifer for Tyon. Looks good on him. B rank Signifer on Uni. A rank for Mio. Honestly, I think Mio probably wears Signifer probably the best, because it just kind of works well. And D rank Signa for Noah. Yeah, Noah's the one who is not as good with it, sadly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more classes to go, which is really good, actually. We still have quite a bit to do, though, I'll say. At the very least, I did see that I got basically everything done that I wanted to do, like, today. I'm missing something still? What am I missing? Yeah, according to my notes, at least, I got, like, everything done that I wanted to do today. When it came to, Okay, what am I missing, game? Seriously. Oh, that's why.
If you want the job done right.
Why is it chronological if Mew is up here? What? That's strange. Or because of New or something. Yeah, so it's going to tell you about Fiona's class here somewhere, I'm imagining. Yep, there it is. Okay, so let's go over what's coming up next. So on the next docket, I have my notes here. So let's see, for today's notes. Van Damme's air to recruit Monica, that's done. Lapidary's extraordinary to recruit Masha, that's done. Go to Fiona and recruit her, that's done. And also, I have on my notes here to grab the conversation I have. So that conversation I grabbed outside of the, like, Sword March area. It's actually for an upcoming, Ascension quest / side story. So we'll probably, so I have my notes here for the next stream. We'll actually kick off with that and kind of go from there. Because I feel like I probably should, like, maybe cut things off here, because I can go get some food soon. Michaela, please talk to me. That Irma was such a liar. She said she'd survive alongside us. That means I'll have to deal with the pirates alone. The pirates? Or rather, that was no, the pirates? Yeah, apparently they show up east of Data Isle sometimes. That's what Irma used to tell me. She said we have to stay on guard, and now she's... Sniff. There's pirates, eh? Interesting. And it's very interesting that there's pirates in this area. I guess that makes sense that we are in an area with like the high seas. So you really don't remember a thing from before you got attacked? I don't even remember being attacked. That's just terrifying to think about, losing your memory. You think Fiona's okay? It's a real cause for concern that she won't tell us anything. Colony Mew's future. Although they have little armbands too. It's very like... It's a very like club thing they got going on, which again kind of fits with the whole like Japanese like high school setting thing they got going on with this colony. If you ever need anything, Fifi, just let Nico know. Or literally anyone else if you want, but you know, I'm here. Thank you, Nico. You don't need to worry about me. I believe you, Fifi. But I still can't help but be a tad worried. Nicole. That is her. I think that's everything I can get from this colony for right now. At least I can immediately see. Oh, there we go. Tallow. Hello, Tallow. Hey, Fiona. I may be a turkin head, but I'm gonna think really hard and find something to make you feel better. I promise. I know. Thank you, Tallow. Yay, more points for Colony Mew. God, I cannot tell you what the, like, see those colony icons there? If someone were to ask me, like, hey, what's does this icon correspond with? I could not tell you. I sure could not tell you. Hilde Marie. Fifi's really going with you then? I don't want her to leave. It'll be okay, Hilde. You have Tallow and Nico and everyone else with you. Yeah, I guess. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so selfish. Just come back as soon as you can, okay? Any more people to talk with around here? I see there's apparently stuff I can do inside here. Ah, that's why. Poster. The squad assignments are written out here. Tello Squad, Tello, Kanata, Shu. Battle Squad, Ayase, Michaela, Irma, Sean, Summer. Maintenance Squad, Nico, Lotus, Frost, Tusoa, Hilde Marie. Poster. What you got there? Laundry duty, Frost, Irma. I'll do it for you too this time, Tallow. I love they even have like little messages with each other too. That's such a nice little touch, honestly. I forgot about that. Hi, Shu. So, the console was tricking us all along. Sean and Frost perished too. All because of her. I sympathize with you, mate, but it's not over yet. The colony still needs you. Don't forget that. Of course, you're right. We rose up again so that we don't have to lose anyone or anything else. I'll get back to work. I can't keep moping around forever, or they'll just end up teasing me. Hi, Clockwork. Hope you're doing good, dude. Ooh, another poster over here. There's something written down here. Cleaning duty, Tallow Squad. Make sure you close out the waste and dispose it back this time, Nico. Look, I said I'm sorry, Tallow. There's so much personality with these kids, honestly. It's so fun. But yeah, like I mentioned before, we'll probably be calling it here for the moment. Next stream for Xenoblade. That'll probably be... Let's say Monday. I think my schedule set it for Monday. I have to double check my schedule because I have not exported my schedule yet, but I want to say the next Xenoblade stream should be Monday. Let's see here. So for next week, Xenoblade Monday. I believe I'm at Mayo's on Wednesday for his like special clock tower thing he's doing for Halloween. On Thursday, on the 31st, I'll be playing KH1. Gonna save Halloween in KH1. Kind of like how I saved Christmas in KH2 in the past. I'm gonna try and do that again for KH1. So basically just kind of from the start of the game to see how long it takes me to get to and beat Halloween Town. So basically I guess the time will be like when Oogie Boogie dies. Or even, no, I guess, would it be when Oogie dies or when I seal the keyhole? No, I'm just gonna say when I kill Oogie. That'll be time if you ask me. Oh shit, there's someone to talk to, hang on. Kanata. You've got the castle not far north, and Erythia Relay base to the southeast. Yeah, Oogie's VA did pass away recently, which is such a bummer. Ken Page, I believe his name was. That was a huge bummer to see, honestly. I was like, aw. Like, I didn't grow up with Nightmare Before Christmas, but, like, I think it was still, like, a good movie when I saw it. It's, like, a good movie musical. And, like, God, like I believe it's Ken Page as Oogie, just steals the show. Like, easily steals the show. But otherwise, tomorrow, Faces of Evil, as well as some Mario Party afterwards, as it's a subathon incentive with the Faces of Evil stream. Should take me no more than 2 hours, give or take. So that's why afterwards I should be doing Mario Party. Ideally, Faces of Evil does not actually take me that long. If it somehow takes me that long, we'll see about that, but I don't think it should take that long. I'm envisioning like a little over 2 hours, but not too long afterwards. Yeah, with the subathon incentive I have, so that's gonna be fun. I do have the remaster, like the fan remaster, like the guy who made RZ did, so I have that with me. I had to update it because like the one I had downloaded. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck, Wolf? What the hell, dude? Thank you for that. We're getting those subs to Bell Clover, One Crash, Shining Silver, Amy Lou 14, and Marcus Ohai. Thank you so much, dude. Enjoy those emotes, guys. What was I saying? And the hydrate, of course. I will get that hydrate for you. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Yeah. So Faces of Evil tomorrow. What else is happening? Like I mentioned, next week more Xenoblade. Kingdom Hearts for Halloween. I think that's basically everything for next week. I don't think I have anything else planned aside from Xenoblade and Kingdom Hearts next week. In terms of streams around here, at the very least. So yeah. After stream stuff though, Discord. Check out the Discord if you want to join that. That's where you can get updates about the streams and all that. Which is obviously good for like, you know, seeing like whenever I go live and all that fun stuff. So definitely consider checking it out. Also check out my socials on my Twitter and my Blue Sky. You can follow both of those. Maybe more so the Blue Sky because I'm trying to use my Blue Sky more. And also, if you want to help support the stream in another way, the Throne account is the way to do so. It is never required to ever get me anything off of that, obviously, but it is always appreciated if someone ever does. I do appreciate it, and I, thank you greatly if you ever do so. Otherwise, let's go find a raid target. Who is streaming currently? Who do I have for my followers list? Yeah, Blue Sky's been very nice and refreshing, honestly. That's why I've been like really enjoying like using it more. What the hell is this icon? What the fuck? It's weird. Who is going? I have a few friends in mind. Oh, I haven't rated him in a little bit. Clark's Madness is doing a fundraiser involving Mario Party and John's playing. Okay, that's good. I'll give him a shout out just because I think I already have a raid target. But like definitely go like support them. Definitely go support them if you can. I love that I can block massive amount of people at once at Blue Sky. I don't need to use an external block list. Yeah, I haven't really had the reason to use that yet, but I imagine that'd be very, very helpful. No, but I actually do have raid target already, actually. Because there's a friend of mine I've not raided in a bit. So I'm like, oh, hey, buddy. So let's see what we got done with today. We did Monica's quest, we did Mash's quest, and we got Fiona's quest done too. So that's 3 character quests, so that's really good. As you can see with our party with like, Uni and like Monica's class, Mio and Masha's, and Lance and Fiona's. We have definitely a lot of fun stuff coming. I block all focus on the social media. See, I just block people when they annoy me on social media. I'm just like, alright, you have a dumb opinion. Get the fuck out of here. Well, that sounds kind of bad, but like, more so just like, if I see someone being like, kind of like stupid in a hateful way, I'm like, alright, you're gone. That's more so where it's at, honestly. I don't want to see that. Wow, God, what are we rating with, though? I'm trying to think about something with, like, the fact that we're in the ocean. I respect your opinion, but please stop talking. You can be petty too, can't abuse the block button. True. What comes to mind for today? Ocean cheering. Because Signifer, Sea of Thieves? Not quite. It's her raid message here. Okay, you know what? Actually, I like that message more, Lindea. I like that message more. So, yeah, we're going to do hashtag Ocean Trauma Camp. And for the emote, let's do the uni emote, because, we got a uni emote here, and, I want to try and use that more when I can. And I should double check to make sure the friend is still streaming. I think he was, but I don't want to double check. Okay, he's still going. Okay. We are raiding Xeno Penumbra. Friend of mine is currently doing a just chatting stream. And I'm like, hey, I haven't raided him in a bit, so let's go raid him. I saw his cat was on stream a moment ago, so if you like his cat, he's got a little black cat with him. It's very cute. Definitely go give him a follow for that. I know he does a lot of different variety broadcasting over there. I know he'll like stream like some multiplayer stuff sometimes, like Splatoon, and like I think he did Mario. Man, it's Splatoon I want to say he's done recently, but yeah, he's a very good dude, and definitely go check him out if you haven't already. Regardless though, guys, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. More Xenoblade next week, most likely on Monday, and that's it for me. Where, yeah, on that Monday, we'll get more character quests done and go from there. Because I think I have at least like 5 character quests I can do right now. So we're going to be busy for a bit before Chapter 5 story progresses. I'm going to tell you that right now. Regardless, thanks for being here, and I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Bye.